it really matter?
Doesn't really matter.
Yes.
So it should be.
It always matters.
Like at this point, I don't care. Everyone's here. It's fine. Just stay in this chat.
Just do the smart thing and rename General to.
Just really
The really lazy way out.
Noob.
Just swap the name.
Oh, I'm getting an ass from Asa. God damn it, Asa.
Not my ad.
Lol.
It probably says something like this ad supports Twitch. Not me.
It was 7-Up Lemon Lemon. I don't like that stuff. But the fun part, it was like a small ad, as in it was like basically a 2x2 basically. It was the same space all around. So I saw you're setting up stream at the moment in the background.
I need caffeine.
Name should all be sorted out right now.
Oh my goodness, you actually did it.
What?
We have D&D session and also D&D session.
Yeah.
D&D.
You might as well rename this one waiting room.
That's actually fair. Do that after the session.
Yeah. So, last time, all of you met under the pretense of being mercenaries, hired by the army to help out in whatever they need you to do. You were sent on a mission to go into a town which had recently been attacked by the army, and to which only one person had come back, and you were to deal with any remaining threats in the town. You arrived what seemed like a calm, kind of creepy town with just mist. A figure slowly appeared and immediately was aggressive. You guys fought and eventually defeated him.
Oh yeah, it says to be quiet.
You're now coming out of that fight.
Off to a good start.
Yep, after successfully defeating the figure.
What?
Fuck's sake.
Damn it, Dragon.
I am not repeating it.
Derp just did a TLDR of last session.
Oh, I already understand.
So you guys are coming out of that fight.
And before two of the enemy appear.
Yeah, so it's just that creature there. Does the fog still stay? Because it's like very
the
dark,
mist-
isn't it?
Yeah, the mist is still up.
Right.
I believe that ends Baracus' turn after killing the creature, so it's now Uran.
So it's still an initiative.
You remain in the initiative.
I forgot. Spells that you don't have prepared, you can't use them or you can.
Can't.
Can't.
Okay. Well, ritual.
Unless
you
it's
can
a
do by
ritual
enemy.
and you have ritual casting.
Depends.
No, that's
Even
only
that.
wizard. That's only
That's
wizard.
wizard.
Yeah,
No,
you
other
can only
classes
cast
have
spells that you
ritual
have
casting
prepared.
too.
Clerics need to have it prepared to do ritual casting with
Same
it.
with druid and bard.
Otherwise, it would be broken.
Otherwise,
Okay.
we just detect evil and magic. Evil and good.
Combat, correct?
You're still in the combat thingy. In turn order.
So, Uran.
Yes.
What are you doing?
Any number of creatures within range from 30 feet.
What?
It said that the up to 1 minute.
That arrow was scaring me.
Yes. God fucking damn it. Sorry, I was reading my spells a bit again.
Okay.
Where the fuck is it? I don't have mass cure wounds.
If this is
Master
going
Runes is a
on,
fifth
I'll
level
be on
spell.
in like 10 minutes so I can grab a drink. So,
Your turn is not yet, Asa, so don't worry.
It will be a while. Wait, it's
how-
actually my turn. I don't even see me on the fucking initiative thing. Yeah, literally, where am I?
Yeah.
Don't know.
Did my
Reroll.
initiative get deleted?
Reroll.
I will scroll up to see what initiative I rolled originally.
How hurt does everybody look?
I'm at 18 health, please.
Yeah, Bjorn and Baracus are looking pretty beat up. Everyone else hasn't really been touched.
I didn't get hit once because range character for the win.
You know what to do there. You know exactly what to do.
Yes, I use. Wait. I'm first move self. I move over to here. I can finally see Frel. I was able to see Frel from the corner that I was standing in. And I use this on Dragon. This. Yeah, regain 16 health.
You go over, you cast the spell, place your hand on Baracus as the wounds from the sword strikes begins to heal. Close up.
I'm at 32.
I accidentally clicked one of the ones that I have like stored because I got use it 6 times, but it's basically the same thing, but then with a counter basically. To run myself. Because I have healing word in there twice and cure wound in there twice.
So does that end your turn?
I forgot what the difference is between these two.
Healing word is ranged, but heals less.
Yeah, I know, but I was wondering what the difference was for me basically, because I have them twice in my character slot.
It's still the same spell. It's...
No.
I found it. I only had initiative of 4.
Probably because one of them
You
gets
can
cast
use
as
a
a
bonus
fixed
action.
level.
Oh, I can use it, but I can cast healing words as a bonus action when equal to the number of times.
Can you stop turn order again?
No, it's continuation of the turn order.
Yeah. So
But
I'm gonna put you back.
why is lesser lower?
Yeah, that's my turn because I used a.
Oh yeah. I go
spell.
before.
Yeah.
There we go.
oh, there we go.
Alright, it's not yet my turn.
There we go. I can see.
I'll move there.
Okay. Angle you see. I should actually just put it on the map. Wait a second.
I can see corners.
That's more than I can see.
True.
I do see a lot of angles, but they don't lead to a lot of places.
There we go. So end your turn.
Yeah, I did my movement. I did everything that I could.
Jex.
Alright, does anyone still look hurt?
Bjorn.
Bjorn and
Hi.
Baracus.
Yeah, I'm still hurt.
That's why I healed you.
The heretic and the fighter.
Well, I'm not gonna heal the heretic, so
Why'd you have to? God damn it.
how hurt are you?
Me?
Not the heretic.
Yeah, so the fighter.
Yeah.
I'm at 15 HP.
Can you walk?
No,
Can
he's
you
crawling.
Can you walk? Oh, you're fine then.
That's his justification for everything. If you can walk, speak, and talk, if you can walk and talk, you're fine.
See, this is why we needed an actual healer.
Yeah, this is.
Thank you, Goran. Thank you.
I take pity on you as you are clearly not as competent a fighter as I thought you were, so I will heal your wound.
Yes, I am a healer, but since we have so many people getting hurt, I cannot do it. That
Reviving is just the late form of healing.
Yeah. Necromancers are just very
Yeah.
late doctors.
Yeah, very late heal.
I'll use this spell next time.
Hold on.
Might kill me. No, I can't.
Is it an extra D8 when you cast it at second level?
Yeah.
Which one?
Cure wounds.
Yeah.
Alright, yeah, I'll do that then.
Second or higher, the healing increases by 1d8 for each slot you level above first.
Okay.
And then plus your spellcasting ability.
Yeah, which is 7 for me.
Jeez, wow, you have 7?
Yeah, I have 18
Oh,
wisdom.
18 wisdom. My wisdom is 19.
Then yours should also be 7, because it's 4 plus your proficiency.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, it's true because I got 4 plus 3 plus 3. I got an extra 3 on top of it. Because I can add my charisma modifier to it.
Yeah, anyway. Have 17 hit points.
Shade has actually healed someone before.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I feel sorry for him.
This is a
This
competition.
is an entire character arc.
Yeah.
Just gone like that.
Wow.
It's more when you see a cat run into like a patio door and hurt itself, and you just sort of pat it so it gets better.
Silly cat.
Baby steps, baby steps. Just we'll get there eventually.
And I'll go over here.
Alright. I'm gonna turn to Oven and say to the bard as well, just like, right, I'm gonna go scout this way, and pointing off into this direction and this direction. And I'm gonna scout out there, see in a bit. I'm gonna cast invisibility.
Oh, thanks for
And
the
this
host
start-
roll. I knew that I forgot where to announce it somewhere.
Huh?
Nothing.
What? I didn't know. I didn't want to be there. Then I'm just gonna go over here. 1, 2, 3.
So you're visible now? Okay.
Okay, bye now. If you die, then I don't lose my magic because I didn't know you died.
Oh my god.
You cast the spell and you're like, don't worry, I'm just scout over there. You cast the spell and you walk through the house, and just immediately, as you go around the corner of that house, you see another being. This time, this one doesn't have the helmet that the other one did. This is just a plain skull with glowing green energy around it and a golden jawbone. And it is standing there, kind of looking out. So it saw you cast the spell, but hasn't seen where you move. It saw you point in this direction and cast the spell. So it's now back up against the wall. But from your angle where you are now, you can see it.
Huh. Okay. Yeah, that's my turn.
Can I say I like that the two people that are actually healers are moved up ahead.
Yeah, moved as far away from the rest of the party as possible.
Also, technically, right now with the fog, with the dynamic lighting, I can see the thing.
Yeah, you
Would I
can.
have looked in the direction of him going invisible and be like, wait, did there just something appear?
No.
I can't see
The angle with the tokens is kind of annoying, but he's like back up against the wall. So from
Okay,
that
I
angle,
can
you
see
win.
him.
Yeah.
He's
Well-
basically full covered.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
be honest, I would not care about him. If he goes invisible back there, I would not care that much. Anyway, I made a note here that my major illusion has still 10 minutes left. And my last major illusion I made was of those 3 guys here getting up, so a bunch of people there.
Yep.
Or
There are currently still
can we
3
say how
images.
many just wait, what?
There are 3 images, one for each of the person who cast the
Okay,
spell.
okay. Then yeah, why not? I just gonna move up there. Wait, it could be what was it? Okay, 15, 20, 25, going here, and I would use my action to get my major image to basically go around me so it looks like more people.
Okay.
Basically, I have those 3 images next to me.
Yeah, so you currently have 3 major images,
No, you have 3 illusions.
major illusions
Yeah, whatever.
around you.
Dummies. That's quite dummies.
Dummies, yeah.
Okay, that ends my turn.
Yoon.
I saw things dead. Cool. Yes. I don't hear Lester or anything up there, so I don't know what's happening. In that case, I can't see what's happening there. Everything seems fine. And I'm peeking around this corner. Oh, good. Corner's fine. Right over here. Oh shit, I'm in the wrong one.
In the house.
In the house. There we go. There,
Whee!
that one. Okay.
What?
I was thinking, I'm gonna dash then, in that case. Everything seems fine. I don't think there's anything left in this town, honestly. I'm gonna go up here.
Jesus Christ, it's only a pair of you.
Okay.
That's my turn.
And suddenly I... Yawn.
I'm just gonna move forward. This. A little bit like this. Okay. And there. Want to look at this. Is there anything here?
Roll perception.
There's a faint square there. I can see.
You see the this just seems to be an empty road leading out to another entrance or exit to the town.
Okay. There's nothing there.
Okay.
Okay, that's my turn.
So,
So, most people ran off this direction.
Yep.
And Lester ran off in that direction.
yep.
Goodbye now, Asa.
I'm just gonna go here. And
Continue your song.
yeah, I was gonna write something about that night. So yeah, that's it.
Okay. Lester, I want you to roll stealth with
With
advantage
advantage?
because with advantage because you're invisible.
I rolled 2 2s. Fuck's sake. Oh no, that's
no.
7. I rolled 2 2s. What
With
the
a
fuck?
7?
Nice.
You see the head look around, scanning, and it goes past you, and then it comes back, and it looks directly at you. With that roll, you look down under your feet and you see that where you ran, and then in a panic, you scuffed up the dirt and then stopped. So it's like a little track leading exactly to where you're standing. Using that, he looks down, he points his sword, and he goes for a straight.
Up there, man.
So he moves up and goes for a straight.
Hey, I can see him now.
So,
I can see the corner of him.
yeah, if you can see the corner of him, you'd see him.
Okay.
But if you're paying enough attention, if you're like looking back, then you'd be able to see him.
Can see.
So,
Just
Oh,
the
I'm so
guy.
fucked.
It basically did this line that I see.
I was like a tad bit past him.
okay.
This.
Takes all 3 longsword attacks on you. That'd be a
fuck.
30 to hit, a 20 to hit, and a 26.
Jesus
And
Christ.
they're all disadvantaged?
Disadvantage?
Didn't know
At
where you are.
disadvantage. Yeah.
Yeah, because I'm invisible.
But you still
He's
know
still
where you are.
hitting
That's the
something.
Yeah, but like,
big.
I'll give him disadvantage because he could like dodge. Like, he knows exactly where he is, but he could like be crouching down or trying to dodge out the way. So,
You're also still trying to attack something
So-
that you can't actually see.
first attack would be instead a 25 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
The second one would be a 19,
That hits.
and the last one would be a 17.
17?
Yeah.
Fuck you, that still hits.
Is that your AC?
So
Bro,
you
now I'm about to die.
Okay,
Yep,
bye
this
now.
is why you don't want to 1v1 them.
If I were you,
I didn't
run,
expect him to be right there!
if I were you, run back here.
You still have-
That is if he gets the chance to run.
But yeah.
That is if he doesn't fall dead because of those 3
Immediately.
hits.
Yeah.
TPK.
No.
PK.
It's not going to TPK us.
Yes, there is.
You
Like-
take. How much health do you have?
52.
Oh my god.
Goodbye. Or is it like 55 or something?
Please tell me it's 51.
In before
No,
one.
please tell me it's-
No, it rolled pretty high on the damage, and he
Compared
used
to the
Searing
last
Strike. He used Searing Strike.
What's the fucking damage stub?
125 damage.
You're dead.
What?
You're dead.
You're dead.
With
That is such
disadvantage.
bullshit.
That
You're dead.
doesn't seem fair.
Yeah, that's
Goodbye.
100%
That
fair.
doesn't
Not fair.
that doesn't seem fair. Except he's 1v1ing a Death Knight with the
Yeah, but
I
even
did-
if the whole group
even
was
with
there,
disadvantage on
No, no.
all the strikes.
even if the
With-
whole group was there, that Death Knight could just target one person and instantly kill them.
The thing is,
Yeah.
with the amount of players at this level, a Dead Knight of CR 17 is a hard encounter.
Yeah.
The fact that
17.
Lester had the bad luck,
You know that
To run
17
into
is for a group of players who are level 17.
yeah, for
A
four
group of
players.
4 players.
Yeah,
We
but
are
yeah,
going
We're
Let's
to-
with
that.
8.
Oh,
I've
what,
checked-
what is
No,
I've
no,
checked.
that-
I've checked Cobalt Fight Club last week after the first Dead Knight. It's a hard encounter. It is balenced around
It is
downing.
balanced.
The issue is
That's-
that it's a
oh my
1v1. Lester doesn't have a lot of health.
Yeah.
Even
just
if
had
it wasn't a
bad fucking
1v1 though, it could just pick anyone and instantly kill them regardless of how tanky
Yeah,
they
but
are.
we'll
Yeah.
have. Yeah, but our squishies won't be at the front though.
Even the
thing.
non-squishies is like, that
Non-
instantly kill me.
Yeah,
Yeah,
a
but they won't die
barbarian would
instantly.
not have
I
that
would
much
die
health.
instantly.
Me too. 4 times
Everybody
over,
would
actually.
die.
No matter who that sort of creature's attacking, it's going to instantly kill them.
At max, I have 60 health. It just did 120.
It
Well, yeah,
doesn't
in
have-
1v1 Bjorn at one point. Bjorn was way above,
It
and it killed him, but it didn't.
It doesn't even have to be a 1v1 though. Like, if there was 4 of us surrounding it and it picked one person, it would still kill them.
Yeah.
Well,
and
that's the
and
problem if you
that's
play
where
with 8
react-
players or 9.
Yeah. A
Yeah.
high level.
Also,
A
I think-
lot of people is just gonna have this problem. It's not gonna see something we can fix.
Yeah, well, I guess the only fix would be less one big guy and more
Wait, no.
smaller.
It's
Well,
basically.
Oh,
Yeah,
wait, no, wait, no.
I guess.
My mouse double clicked while I was doing that,
Oh, please, yes.
so it's 95 damage.
So he's
Wow.
not dead.
Still,
Yeah, I was looking at
He's
the.
down, but he's not dead then.
Yeah,
He's pretty
Yeah.
the
fucking
Searing
done.
Strike. The Searing Strike did 3 damage. When I clicked on the calculator, it did 33 for some reason, so it does 95 damage.
I think
Okay.
even 95's going to
Oh
one-shot
my
our
God,
tanks,
still.
isn't it?
Yeah, but that doesn't
Basically,
insta kill
I got,
anyone. Probably.
I got
Well, I
one
guess we have
shot
to fight
because
smart.
I failed the stealth.
Yeah,
That's how D&D works, man.
yeah, that is exactly
So-
specifically.
Did we hear a big scream when he?
Yeah, 95 damage. Not.
Yeah, I think we heard that.
Yelling.
I just double checked that.
God damn it, I can't even get there.
So, the blade, Lester, you see as this huge hulking piece of armor comes forward, the blade bursts into flames as he strikes upwards, and then in 2 quick strikes, your entire chest is just sliced open. One of the cuts is just burned and cauterized, and you just instantly fade to black and collapse.
Oh. Hard encounter is challenge rating 9 apparently.
What do you mean?
8
Yeah.
players.
Yeah,
Eight
for 8
players.
players.
6 level.
Yeah, for 8 players.
That doesn't sound right.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
challenge rating 9 is meant for a party of 9, and you get so much more powerful in the levels between 6 and 9.
I don't think that's how it works exactly.
It doesn't matter. Let's keep going.
Oh
Yeah.
no, that's challenge
That's
rating
fine.
calculator.
No, that's easy.
If
By
you
the way.
look on my
No, it says
screen
hard.
right now,
Easy is
group info,
6.
8
Ruckus.
players, level 6.
So I have heard what has just happened.
Someone died.
Death.
You would see a flash of light as the blade lights on fire. So you'd see the flash of light in the distance coming through the houses. That's pretty much what
Okay,
you'd see.
so as long as I have a direction.
Yeah, you would have a general notion.
Nuke it.
I had the exact same idea,
Same
Val.
thing.
Yep.
And that should be 20. So I have.
This is such a difficulty spike. Like, holy goodness.
I like this sort of difficulty. It's nice.
And then.
I mean,
Yeah,
You
I'd rather
like-
not be
you
one
like it because
just
you bitch
casually
out in
one
the
shot.
corner, Frel.
there's not a lot of point playing a tank at this difficulty.
No, that's true, but you can still play it kind of smart. Well, I guess I have to try to trick him with
If you
my
get that
reason.
melee, you die. At this point, you're better off just CCing the crap out of the enemy.
Yeah.
I'd be able to see
And
them
it's
here.
just
Oops.
Well, our tanks can be very useful if we get against the more mass instead of class kind of enemies.
Yes, no, maybe so.
So Baracus ends your time.
Yeah.
Could
well, I'm
fire
not sure.
something at him.
Well, yeah, no.
I probably heard something as well. Or my senses are tingling of the fact that somebody's fucking dying.
Hmm.
I mean, Kotal, Ulvin, and Baracus, because they were immediately in that area, you would have seen the flash of light. You would have seen Lester run off. So you know basically what's going on. The rest of you, if you can't see directly down that house, you'd be aware that Baracus just ran off for some reason, but you wouldn't know why.
But basically, from what my vision says, is I can see this line and this line.
Yeah, I'm the same.
Yeah.
I can see
Well,
most
if you
of
can
them.
if you can see it, then you can.
I
I
basically,
can
I'm
see
seeing
it.
Baracus and I see like the corner of him here.
yeah,
Yeah.
I can see it like this and like this, you know.
So yeah, you'd be able to. If you can see them through the dynamic lighting, you'd be able to see them.
Okay. I sprint all the way over here. Hi, Baracus.
They saw a fountain of blood.
Yeah, you just see Lester
there.
collapse with 3
There.
wounds, slowly bleeding.
I move there.
Okay.
If you
Which
heal
prince?
me just once, that would be just enough.
I get something better.
Jax.
If you literally heal me up, I could run away.
Well,
Uh,
I can't. There's no way in hell I can fight that thing. So I guess I'm just gonna go over here. Oh, I can't see anything.
oh, I could have
That's
actually,
on black.
I could have actually gotten.
You're in a building.
Oh.
Well, I could have actually, I could have actually cut you up already. I'm stupid.
Uran, what
Yeah.
should you have done?
I could have used healing word on him.
You can do that now. Or Jax, you finish your turn.
Yeah, I can't do anything.
Oh, for that,
I'll take the dodge action.
For that, I would have to move back a bit because I use my sprint.
It's a bonus action, right? Healing word?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a bonus action.
So you
Yeah,
move,
but if you
you
do
use
it,
movement and action.
I
So go
totally
back.
forgot. This was
if
a-
you do it, you will probably die.
He will die
That's the
again.
No, I can.
thing will
Since
attack
it's
him.
my turn, I have a way of running away.
Yeah,
and
Lester
getting
will
the
be
hell out of
next
there.
turn, so you can get out.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm fine. Just as
Okay.
long as I am awake.
Alright, basically this because this is a free spell for me.
Oh, 2. Yeah. You heal up 9 hit points. Roll the Constitution save, Lester.
Okay. Constitution save. 9. I'm rolling amazing today and
9.
yesterday.
Is that a natural 9 or total 9?
Total 9.
You don't look up. You can feel the
Magic
healing
instantly
come through
wakes you up.
you, and you take a breath. But the pain in your chest is just too much. You can't muster up the strength to stand. But it is now your go, so you can roll another Constitution.
Okay. That's 18 this time.
18, yeah. This time, lying on the floor, you take a deep breath and just muster up. You can stand up.
Okay, so does
That
that take
does-
my action
No,
or my entire
That's
turn?
half your movement, I
half your
guess.
movement to stand up from being prone.
He was more asking
Okay.
what's in the roll, probably. If that was his
Yeah.
turn or his action.
No, at the start of your turn, you can do that for free to see if you can grit
Okay.
down, get through the pain, and then.
So you have
do
half
it.
movement action.
Casting that instantly, I am then going to go over here, take my 2 shots before I go.
Okay, roll for
24.
hits.
12, 16, 17 points of damage on the first one.
Damn it.
Nice damage.
Second attack is same thing, 24
Yep, hits.
for 18 plus 23 points of damage.
Nice.
As I am with my 30 feet of movement, I am booking it down here. I'm booking it up here. Goodbye now.
You get up onto one knee. You take a moment, you cast a spell, and suddenly, poof, in a burst of speed, you jump backwards, take 2 arrows out in a quick motion, poof, poof, fire 2 shots, hitting it in each shoulder blade as 2 arcane arrows now suddenly appear. As it looks at you with fury, as you then just poof, poof, bounce away. It's full on sprinting, but it's so fast, it looks like you're essentially teleporting.
And then is drinking a potion a bonus action or?
I think it's an action. to
It's
drink
bonus or
potion.
full.
Okay,
I think
that's
it's
fine.
action to feed it to somebody else, bonus to drink it yourself.
Yeah.
Right, okay. Yeah, then it's my turn then.
Ulven, you just see Lester Bamf in front of you.
I see what?
Help, person, that way.
I see what again? Sorry.
Another one that way.
Appear in front before you because he was so fast. So zoom zoom, and he's there.
Yeah. Okay. Does he say any? Well, I can guess that the enemy is in that
I
direction.
literally just like
Thing.
pointed down the direction I pointed out earlier. Said, "There's a person."
Okay. I would probably let's back off a little bit. Let's go here to the side so I can see in the how's it called, the thing where he just came from, or here where he
The
went
alleyway.
earlier. Let's say it like that, whatever. And I would probably put my illusions or whatever, my major illusion, like my dummies, in front of me somehow or something. Yeah, no.
Aha, one's in the bars.
So, yeah, I still haven't seen the enemy, right?
No.
Yeah, so I'm just taking precaution stuff
Okay.
for now. I don't know. Can I do something else? I don't think so. That would be my action, right? Let me check again. Major image. I think, yeah, I use an action to move the image around. Okay. I guess so.
You
I'm quite far away. Do I see this happening at all?
you'd see Jax and Uran and Baracus all run away into that section of village.
Okay. 8 passive perception. Gotta get it.
Wow.
Like you're vaguely aware that people are running away, but you have no idea why.
Interesting. What's probably happening over there? Let's have a look. Actually, no. I'll just go. I'll go this way. Actually.
I sometimes see Fro as a person from the X-Men movies that is super fast.
Quicksilver.
Yeah.
Oh, is it's up there. That it there?
Yeah.
Does it have cover at all?
This angle? No.
He's literally
No.
behind Baracus, so that's the only thing that he has.
Cool. In that case, it's like, oh, there's another one. Interesting. I create a quick symbol on my hand and send out a chaos bolt, doing
Poof.
thunder damage,
Thunder. Okay.
and then I use a bonus action to move 10 feet up here.
Take your action, do the hand movements, say the word, a bolt goes over Jax, through Uran and Barakas. Both of you see this bolt of magic just go past your hair and hit the Death Knight right in the back of the skull. You can see the skull kind of cave in from the amount of damage it takes, and then the green energy just fills it over as it now turns to face you.
Oh fuck! I'm forgetting the fucking Formula One.
That's my turn.
What?
Formula One's currently busy.
Yeah, don't worry about it.
Who cares about car races?
You
Me.
apparently.
Bjorn.
Burn.
Okay, I move. Oh, let's see. Move like here. I just like here, and I like ready an attack just in case, and I just say, everyone fall back. We need more space.
Okay. So you hold your attack.
And I just ask everyone to just fall back.
Cuttle.
Right,
Oh,
so
guess I have to get into action.
Yes. And yes, you do.
You look up from your scrolling of notes like, huh, get back? What's going on? As you see Lester, with the 3 cuts still in, they seem to be closed and stop bleeding, but he's just breathing heavily, holding his arrow limply at his side, standing right in front of you, looking pretty beat up.
Now
I
in front
move
of you.
15 feet. That's a nice line of sight I have.
Pew!
That's that. And I cast Hold Person.
Mo-
If
oh, I
it-
thought
if
it
it
was
rolls.
mocking viciously. There it is.
Wow. Natural 5, it fails.
Okay, it's paralyzed. Every attack is made with advantage and is an instant crit.
Is
You
that
cast,
how?
you cast a spell and you see the energy around its head flare up, and then something breaks within it, and you can see it go to move, and like as it's turning around to face you with like its entire body, it suddenly freezes halfway through the movement.
Where does it say there's an instant crit?
Yeah.
On the paralyzed
Melee,
condition.
anything that's within 5 feet.
So who
Any
who?
attack that hits a creature is a crit if the attacker is within melee.
Oh, okay.
But all attack rolls are with advantage. Also, it
So
can
it's
do
kind of
strength and
frozen.
dex saves.
At the end of its turn, it rolls another wisdom save, right?
Yeah,
Yes.
at the end of each of its turns.
Holy shit! Natural 2.
Yeah, it's still whole. It's still.
You see the green energy flare once again, like this time wildly, just trying to find any way out of the spell, and then it calms down as it's still frozen.
This is how you deal with bosses. You don't have legendary resistances.
Naughty.
Wait, I can also do this.
Alright.
Oh,
Wait, so the enemy is here around, or what?
He's paralyzed.
He is paralyzed.
Here?
He's right there.
Oh.
oh.
I think that as a free action.
Right there.
So the creature, so him in front of me is now being held down.
He's paralyzed magically.
Yeah, he's not held down, he's magically stuck in a position.
Cool. I'll move up. I'm gonna stab him.
But
Yeah,
it's
it's Barakas' turn.
me.
you skipped him. Yeah.
My mouse double clicks. We can do it.
Go there. Why not? I'm gonna stab him.
With advantage.
That's advantage.
Great.
26 definitely hits.
And
And then
roll the damage again because it's a crit instantly.
Well, yeah, an extra d10.
Just roll an extra d10. Okay.
Why is it a crit? Why is always a crit?
Hold
Oh,
person.
Because it's
Perfect.
paralyzed.
Because he's paralyzed.
I love how little
Wow.
people listen. It's amazing.
14.
No, I thought you only had advantage on attacks.
All right.
You just kind of lazily walk up, and both hands longsword. You kind of smile as you cut deep into its rib cage, right where the armor meets its armpit. You cut deep within it, smiling the whole time.
Oh. That's only the first attack, as long as it's
Yeah.
not dead.
It's very much not dead.
There's a crit anyway. So
There's a
there
crit
you go.
anyway,
It's a
so
crit.
there you go.
It's
Is
a
it a
crit.
double crit?
Yeah,
Therefore, he
19
rolls quadruple the dice?
No,
No.
that's not how it works.
It's 19 damage.
You take the sword back again, and this time, baseball style, you take a moment to like ready your blade, and slash. This time, it like busts into the armor. You can hear the creak of metal as some of the armor just cracks under the strike.
Nice. Beautiful.
Does that end your turn?
Yeah, that ends my turn.
Uran.
It's my turn.
Yeah.
Yes, it's your turn.
How hurt does Dragon look?
Pretty beat up.
freaking hurt.
Yeah, he's not doing too great.
I'm still not
Okay.
even at half. Well,
But what now?
yeah, no. Still
On
not
the
at half.
scale of something to your max health, what would the number be?
32.
And your max
32
health?
out of technically 81.
Okay.
But
You take 40 healing.
oh, pitching.
As
There
Uran, you take 20 damage.
Yep. I damaged myself to heal you, so be lucky.
You put your hand on your chest, and the skin immediately around you becomes pale, and the blood begins to see your pain. And you take the other hand out, stretch it out, and the magic just flows through out of your hand straight into Baracus.
In before, wrong blood group, and die.
Yeah.
And since it doesn't take up spells that don't use spell slots, I can basically use, right?
Yes.
As long as it's a bonus
As
action.
long as you have a bonus action left, you can use a non-spell slot bonus action.
Okay, since it's not a spell, since it's for me not a spell that uses a spell slot, because I can use the number of times equal to my level. For now. I use healing word.
But healing word is an action, right?
Nope.
No,
Healing word is a bonus.
cool, huge action.
Okay. Okay, fair
That
enough.
was a really good. That was a good thing to do. Yeah, it was Uran. Thanks. Don't worry, man. I healed you up. Cool. As you use healing word on yourself.
No. Use some.
And whenever anyone uses healing
Wait,
word on
you-
themselves, that's what I do. Because you have to speak words. So you're just like, good job, man. Thanks, man. On yourself.
I use it on Bjorn.
Oh, and Bjorn. Aw, that's nowhere near as fun.
If I heal myself, I would have used cure wound instead.
Fine.
No, wrong, 'cause that's an action.
Yeah, but still, I would have used it on myself. That's what I mean.
So,
My character
Bjorn, you
doesn't-
heal up 8 instead of.
Anyway, yeah.
my character doesn't think of healing himself. My character thinks of healing others.
Yeah.
Would be a cool healer though, who always thinks of himself first. And before healing anyone else, he wants to have full health.
No, this class you can't. If you ignore to heal somebody,
Yeah, okay.
I lose my magic.
Okay.
So does that end your turn?
Yeah.
Jack's the antithesis of your character. It's your go.
Again, all of my spells are melee, and I don't really want to go over there.
Advantage.
I don't have very high AC, and I don't have a ranged attack, so I'm going to take the dodge action and hope it doesn't come over here.
Jax,
Okay.
13 AC.
I'm gonna just whoop 2 shots with my bow. Oh, they're with advantage. 19, 30 to hit.
Definitely.
Dealing. Oh, that was crap damage. 9 plus 10 points of damage. I rolled shit with that. Second shot. That's a 21.
Yep. Hits. Barely, but hits.
Healing. 14 plus 18 points of damage on that one.
Nice.
And then as my bonus action, I'm going to drink one of my greater healing potions.
Okay.
I'm gonna just roll that then. That's
is gonna be
44 plus 4. Oh, that was great. 11, 14, 18 points of health.
Nice.
Awesome.
You take your time. You kind of step over to the side to get a better shot. You aim. Both. One catches the golden jaw of the skull, but doesn't actually break the jaw itself. Just bounces up down into the armor itself, into like its rib cage area. The second one hits it more in the leg. But both arrows hit as you then pop the cork off and just down the greater healing potion.
Then I'm gonna just run over to here.
Even.
Yes. Well, from all the attacks that have been going on, I should be aware that the enemy is around.
Well, yeah, you just saw less fire 2 shots down that anyway, so you
Exactly. So the easiest way for me to see him would be to move to here, I guess.
Yeah.
Or here? No, here I guess is the only way I can see, right?
That's a nice straight line you get then.
Actually, yeah. There is a nice line, I guess. Should I?
Is that a hint? Do it. He automatically fills deck saves.
Oh yeah, right. So I guess I don't do it. I was first planning on putting my illusions up there, but I didn't realize it's just straight line. Anyway, normal lightning bolt, level 3. There you go.
35 damage.
There we go.
Oof. So it automatically fills decks.
Yep.
Right?
So it takes 25 lightning rounds.
In a straight
You
line.
cast a spell and a huge ball of lightning appears in your hand. You aim it and just a huge arcing bolt. It smashes the glass windows of the 2 houses nearby, cracking one of the support beams as it slams with all of its power into the Death Knight.
Actually, I think it would even put them on fire.
Yep. The lightning ignites flammable objects in the area they are.
Well, it's not flammable. It's like
No.
It's
It's
literally,
probably
literally
wood.
in the spell.
well, it's wood, but it's like to build a house. You don't just use like dry
You
wood,
take-
which would
yeah.
catch fire in an instant. It's treated. So it cracks and you can see the black burn mark of it, but doesn't just instantly catch a flame.
Yeah. Okay. That was my action movement. I can do
You
shit
can
as
still
bonus
have,
action.
you can still
You still have
take-
like 15.
yeah, 10. It
What?
was- you walk
Can
from
still
here,
move
right?
away
Yeah, you still
from-
got movement.
You,
Oh yeah, actually, maybe I should move away just in case.
just in case he bull rushes you because you are within the...
I'm just
opportunity.
gonna walk a bit back, I guess. Wait, I was 15, right?
Yeah,
So I'm gonna
if you were
move,
from
like,
here,
here.
there, there.
So just so I'm behind Asa, in case. he
Yeah,
wants
fuck
to
you.
Nice.
attack.
I should have... Oh no, wait, if I cast hold person on you, then he can move again.
Yeah.
Yeah, don't.
Is
Also,
that your turn?
I can just imagine he's going along. He lightning bolt
Oh
you.
god, is that your
He
turn?
lightning bolt- He paralyzed
yeah, that's
you.
his turn.
I'm just saying it is.
Yeah, okay. Just a quick check. 16. Okay, that's pretty good. In that case, we won't do that. Trying to...
You have to move one down.
Everyone's in the fucking way.
No, we're not shoot through people.
But
You
that's
can
not what I
actually
want to
shoot
do.
through friendly targets.
That's not what I want to do.
You want to charge in?
Oh,
Okay.
you can move through
I
friendlies.
dash.
Yeah, friendly units don't block line of sight.
Okay, do you want to... Okay, I'll fucking do it. I'm starting there. I
Okay.
go to there. I look towards Ulrich. Oh, I can do that too! in that fucking line, so all
Everyone
of you
in
get
that
fucking
line.
hit.
All of you make a dexterity saving.
You
Fuck
piece of shit.
I'm gonna kill you.
If
How
this
can
hits
you
me,
guys
I am
not see that's what
down.
he was planning on
You realise I have -2 to my dex saves.
I'm on half health.
I'm on half
Yeah,
health.
Agar, this is a deja vu indeed.
Is it also me because it moves past me?
It's 5 wide.
Everyone in that line.
Well,
Which
I'm
is
dead.
basically-
So I
Basically,
take 15.
Basically everyone, basically.
if it's this
God,
line,
you
then
piece
you
of
need to
shit.
do alternating blocks.
How
basically
did you
on-
guys not see that that was what he was trying to do?
I didn't even know he had lightning bolt.
Yeah.
I got 14.
14? Okay, that still fails.
Yeah, only
Yeah, I'm-
Velvet
Oh,
manages
I
to dodge.
swear if I go down because you bloody shoot me.
I think I'm just dead.
I'm down. I have 24
Oh,
health left because
yeah.
I gave him 20 of my health.
Oh, I can't revive you, by
I'm
the way.
down too.
Reviving people.
I'll give you this moment.
You dumbass.
Ron, do you want to go through with this? I'll give you this moment. As you're casting the spell, you then see Lester and Beyond standing directly in front of you. Both of them kind of looking at you with fear in their eyes. Behind the mask, the energy kind of looks afraid, I guess. Because they're both really breathing heavily. And you see Uran out in the distance putting his everything into healing practice. In this split second, do you still want to go through?
Yes.
By the way, if you die, I can't revive you because it needs a diamond that costs
Growl.
300 gold, and I have
Growl.
16 gold.
Can a man who left give a response?
Wait,
I
did
don't
he just leave? Seriously?
Yes.
Are you shitting me?
Well, I guess
think
we're
you
going
crashed
to
on
the
the-
lightning strike.
Yeah, you crash.
I'm
Oh,
gonna say no, he doesn't.
I need to
In that
go.
split second, he has a change of heart.
He did roll
Aww.
a 16 wisdom check, right? That
Yeah.
has to count for something for not shooting his allies.
Yeah, I'm not,
So he's-
I'm not reviving
he's
you
not
if you die,
shooting
so
us?
good luck.
Oh dear, a chaos bolt.
Derp, you basically keep up with the. You need the stuff to cast a spell.
You mean
Bonus?
materials?
Yeah.
Unless you're abusing the system, no.
Wait, so I don't need a 300 gold diamond to revive people?
We need everything that costs gold to be.
Well, that would, I think for that one you would need it.
We
because
changed
otherwise
our money
that would be so
There's-
abusable. In
there's-
every fight, you can just bring it up.
Yeah.
We changed our money system though, so I only
So
have
it's just
16
silver.
gold.
Oh yeah,
That-
be-
Yeah, but that's
be-
not-
be-
But the diamond would be like 300 silver, so that's like 30 gold. So you know,
Okay.
very good.
I have
Yeah.
5 gold.
You see Yun
I have
cast
8,
the lightning
no,
bolt and then
14.
sort of change his mind as he then switches his magic to the Chaos Bolt, casts it, but in the moment as he's just switching magic, he doesn't have quite the control on it that he would want. So when he casts it, it just flies over the head, cracks open the corner of that roof behind the Death Knight. You just see tile and wood just splinter and crash away.
You should have made him just shoot the lightning at the sky. You're like, oh fuck, I should not have done that.
Beyond.
Bjorn. Bjorn.
Yeah.
Well,
Bjorn.
seeing as people want to fight
What's
the
it?
melee character in close quarters,
No.
I'm gonna run it.
We don't get a choice if we're melee characters.
You wait here and you will have to move if you want to fight. You just stay out of line of sight.
We have to do this more guerrilla stuff. Whatever.
Yeah, I melee.
Yeah.
You know.
So?
Okay, so I move here. And I ready an attack just in case he comes.
Okay.
Even as a melee character, you can hide behind the
That's it.
corner, wait until he...
Concentration means that I can't cast other concentration spells, right?
Yep,
Yeah.
it will drop them.
Yeah, it would drop the
drop the
first
first one,
concentration
But I
spell.
can still cast other.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hey, I wrote you a song. It goes a little something like this. Dun-dun, you're a bitch.
Wisdom saving. If you could see a being of pure death and hatred, be sad for a moment. You see it in this as the green flame kind of flickers and just dies a little bit. It rolls a 12.
I'm suction cup man. Look at me go.
It's just kind of skips his turn. At the end, it rolls another wisdom save. 16. Is that enough to break?
Oh yeah, that's
Yeah.
He breaks.
You see the green energy this time flare up, and it kind of smashes through, wildly swinging around its shield and sword. Not enough to an attack, so it wouldn't affect Baracus, but it suddenly just breaks free as it turns to face Baracus as the closest thing to it, burning with hatred.
He's angry.
Don't match me, you crouch shits.
That ends its turn.
Luckily it's at the end of the turn, the whole person.
Oh,
So you get to run away.
fuck that.
Look at this being of pure evil. 3 swings with his weapon and I'm dead.
As I go and stab it.
Does anyone have, like, I don't know, a radiant or something as a damage type?
Maybe.
I have
Oh,
radiant damage.
Ask the
but-
cleric.
Yeah.
I'm the cleric.
I don't think we have a damage there.
Okay, so you're stabbing.
So, 26 to hit.
That definitely hits.
Oh, I can actually do radiant damage.
I can do radiant damage, but only in melee.
17 to hit.
17 does not hit.
Alright, first one.
Wait,
hits.
actually,
Can you bring him here?
nah. First attack. On the first attack, you see it begin to move, and you take that moment to get in underneath one of its armor pieces and strike deep. The blade catches inside. As you tear it out, you go around in like a 360 to strike its face, and it instantly just puts its shield up. Your blade catches, bouncing off the shield.
You son of a bitch. Okay, that's it.
Are people crashing?
Yeah, my roll 20 crashed.
Probably die now.
I had to restart because I got a bug where the dice numbers were stuck over stuck over the top, so I couldn't actually see any of your rolls.
The annoying part, I feel like if I hit him, he's gonna die. Does the thing look beat up?
It looks very beat up. Most of its ribcage armor, where Baracus is just wailing on it, is cracked in and concave. The golden jaw of the skull has like a scratch in it, and there's an arrow sticking out of its neck, and it has 2 arrows sticking out of its shoulders. This looks pretty beat up.
And a bit electrocuted.
Hit with a light.
Well, the electrocute doesn't have like a very visual effect. I didn't describe it at the time like it had.
Yeah, fair enough.
Okay, so I'm not gonna hit it with a guiding ball because I don't want to lose my fucking magic. So who is still beat up?
Me.
Me.
Who's
Horribly behind you.
Everyone behind you, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh. Fuck's sake.
Especially, I have like half health, just barely above half health.
Well, I need to actually also heal myself then, but I'm not gonna do that after the combat. Yes. Oh, hey, Bjorn moved up to me. Awesome. I have to move to get to Bjorn. I use one of my free cure wounds. I'm Bjorn. I still have this first level.
Lay your hand on Bjorn's shoulder. You speak the words, and the magic flows into him, healing up most of his wounds.
Mm-hmm. And that didn't even take up a spell slot. And after that, I just give him a good word of hearty companionship. Here, we gain another 8 health.
Hey man, you're cool. So does that end your turn?
Yeah.
Okay, Jax.
There's still not much I can do really.
You could heal me.
All my healing is touch. That'd mean I wouldn't be able to.
I am literally right behind you.
breathing heavily. Like his arm is still pretty
You're
busted
a
up.
ranged character, you'll be fine.
Oh, you piece of shit.
Don't you have told the dead?
I have told the dead, yeah, but it's necrotic damage.
Yeah, true. And
In fact, all of my damage is necrotic damage, so I don't think I can damage the Death Knight.
you know, for a cleric, you kind of deal with the dead too much.
Wait,
Yeah, I'll just take the dodge action and then return again.
Shade is a cleric.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I
That's
didn't
your
even know this.
sighing as you
It's
see
just
the
that
cleric walk away. I'm gonna stand, get up to here, take my 2 shots on him.
Okay.
I'm actually going to use my advantage one to get advantage on the first one.
Okay.
That's a 26 to hit.
Hit.
Does an extra d8 of damage. 9 plus 4. 13. 17 points of damage on that one.
Exactly. How do you want to do this?
I just wanted to fly through the air straight in his bloody skull and land.
You're in the air, and you pull back a little bit further than you normally would, testing your bow to the limits as you release the air, and it just hits the skull directly in between the eye sockets and shatters. All the green energy instantly dissipates off into the air as the armor just falls to the back and clatters. And in this moment of silence, as all of you take a breath, think through what you've just been through. As the mist begins to twist and turn. Just for the hell of it, I want everyone to make a dexterity saving.
That fucking
Oh, sure.
I just failed.
Everyone in what range?
Yeah, we are far
Everyone.
away.
Everyone.
I was a 7.
Guess my owl would have died again if I had one.
Fuck it.
So,
I was an 8.
Uran and Kotal and Argad, all of you are pulled off your feet, just knocked prone, as the mist around you begins to, with such a force, gets to pulled into a central point, which only Yun and Kotal would see, as all of the mist coalesces to the monument in the center of the town, forming at the tip, and then dissipating. So there's now no mist over the entire town.
Cool.
Okay.
But some of you did get knocked prone as just the sheer force of all the mist being pulled in was quite strong.
Do I have to make a constitution save that my concentration is still holding up from my major image?
Yes.
you didn't
No,
get
no, you didn't take damage.
hit. You
Yeah.
didn't take damage.
Oh, it's only if you take damage. Yeah, I only got prone.
Oh god, the turn order's gone.
Well, boys,
well.
I believe we have done our job.
Oh, since we got knocked prone, I'm just gonna sit up and grab my notes again. I'm gonna finish
So-
writing that epic I started on.
I start casting this, so in 10 minutes everyone regains 19 health.
Barakas, at your feet, you had to shield your eyes and just put all of your weight behind you to stay on your feet. As you now remove your hand and you look, the armor is gone. The Death Knight's remains are gone, except for the golden jawbone rests on the floor.
Oh, hey, look! They were auto-cleanable or magical.
And or
can
magical.
Can people gather around me, please?
Sure.
Maybe you should cast that in a, I don't know, more central location instead of an alleyway.
Awesome.
Can we maybe get a bigger vision now or something? I don't know.
Side note though, if I can't see the players in the journal page.
Yeah,
No.
no, that's visible for me.
I
if
can
you
only
wanna
see
do that.
Bjorn and Lester.
Lester.
Koto,
Can only
Bjorn,
see-
Ulven,
And Elvin.
Ulven's owl, Lester.
Not me, just my owl.
No, Ulven's owl.
Bjorn,
Yeah, I
Lesser.
think you might still have people in other pages.
For me, it's Bjorn, Lester, and myself.
Or it's
That's all.
completely fucking glitched. Oh well.
I'm clicking show to players, and
It doesn't matter that much. The only thing I
Yeah,
can
I-
do
I-
is pictures anyway.
Don't click show the players because
I
it will put up on our screen basically.
I don't.
Ah,
Just basically go to the settings where
I
you
can
say
see uranium or whatever his name. Uran.
basically go to the character sheets and
yeah, I've done it now.
and just basically switch it over.
Yeah.
So many people.
What's Uran's last
Secure
name?
now.
Us.
It's Uren.
Uran is the last name Us.
So what are you guys doing in this moment?
I'm for up to 6 people. I'm healing.
I'm sitting right there after being knocked prone.
Yeah, I guess I'm getting out.
I want to go.
No, I just stayed
I
on
want to go
the ground
see.
writing the epic.
Lester would have gone try and seen if he could have seen anything on the bodies before, or if they left anything behind.
Okay. Baracus, did you pick up the jawbone?
Yeah.
Yeah. So you just same thing. Baracus, what's your charisma?
Charisma? I think it actually is pretty high. No, it's high. It's a 12.
Yeah,
Plus
nothing happened. You just pick it up. It's cold and it's got some runes on it, but it's just kind of pretty looking.
Huh. I've never had a souvenir from my victims. Maybe I'll start doing this.
Let me have a look at it.
I mean, sure.
I
there you
was
go.
about to say the literal same.
All right.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have a look.
If you look at the other body, where the other Death Knight was, is now just completely gone. Nothing.
I mean the rune's golden jawbone thing.
So who's grabbing the jawbone? Jax, you just walk
yeah.
over it.
Yeah, I'm gonna grab it. Charisma's slightly higher.
So what's your charisma?
16.
Kind of cold, kind of pretty looking.
Pretty, shiny, shiny.
Do I understand the runes?
Roll an Arcana check.
I mean, is it in a language that I understand?
No, it's not in a language that you would understand.
Bjorn, why do you keep moving?
But I'm at full health.
Yeah, this is beyond you.
Yeah, I have -1 to int as well.
Yeah, besides
You didn't actually roll. Oh no, you did. Never mind.
besides Lex, you have 30 feet of range on your prayer.
I know, but still, if he moved out of range, then
I'm at full health. Don't worry. I'm just gonna look around the town.
Do you
That's
go
response from now.
in any buildings?
Just gonna
Uh,
check.
Can we start checking just the entire city, or at least Lester can? Be
Right,
very
Lester,
careful about.
did you want the jawbone?
I mean, sure,
yeah.
I'll look at it.
it's-
Okay, so
Oh, yeah, there is the sword still here.
it's-
nope.
and-
So Lester, what's your charisma?
My charisma is Parker on it. It's 11.
11? Yeah, nothing happens. It's just kind of cold.
Maybe I should touch it.
I make an arcana check just to see what type of magic it has, or if any magic at all.
Yeah.
Okay. 10. Because that 3s are
10.
amazing.
You can sense that it is magical, but what it does or why it does it is beyond you.
No!
So Bjorn, as you're just wandering around the town, this is like a ghost town. All the buildings, some doors have been busted open, but have swung back on their hinges, so you can't see inside without actively looking on it. This is definitely the scene of a fight. You can see there are a lot of scuff marks. There are a couple corpses of people in rudimentary armor. They generally tend to look like orcs, with some half orcs and some more humanoid-looking creatures.
Okay,
But
so
it's the main population is orcs, and the main people outside are dead and have some armor or axes of sorts. By the monument in the center, the black rectangle which you've seen a couple times, is a staircase that leads down into a dark underneath area.
Where's the staircase? Sorry.
It's at the fountain in the middle.
Okay. There's a staircase in the fountain in the middle.
The black rectangle is the staircase that leads down.
Would my prayer have already gone off?
Yeah.
It's
All
10
of the
minutes,
exploring
guys.
happens after.
Hey, Paul. You might want to come and check this. As I just come to the right next to the staircase.
So how much time has passed?
It'd be 10 minutes.
Yeah.
And then
Okay.
it would be 10 minutes, and then in like the 30 minutes it takes Bjorn just to look around the entire town, or at least the southern section of the town.
Do I know what the
Is it a
definition
jawbone?
Lester stole your jawbone, dragon.
This is beyond you, Jax. You wouldn't.
Right.
Was it?
You can roll a history check
jawbone?
to see if you would have read anything, but
Is there any religious symbolism behind them, or?
I have to roll a religion check to see.
Maybe.
Death Knights are, from what you've read, Death Knights are made as champions of gods, of immortal beings that, once they have a purpose, they will continue to rise until that purpose is fulfilled.
Alright, I'm gonna mark this town down for purging. So,
Yes.
when I
Lester,
get
it
back
was
to the
a golden
Inquisition.
jawbone.
When I get back to
A
the
golden
Inquisition,
humanoid job.
yeah, everyone in the city is getting purged for heresy.
So who's doing what now?
Can I look at the statue?
The monument is a single spire, like imagine the Washington Monument almost, but with runes carved into the side in a language you would not be able to understand. A stylized moon, which is the thing that the mist came in and collected into, is a moon-like symbol carved in gold at the very top.
Has anybody headed down these stairs yet?
No one has. It's
If
just the staircase that leads into dark stone.
if we're exploring the town, could we just have a map, or?
Yeah.
Because we'd probably know where stuff is by now.
Oh, hallelujah, I can see.
Oh my god. Right.
Oh my god.
There's the city.
I'll go find Lester.
Gonna find me.
Where? Yeah.
I'm at the monument.
Ranger, I could use your affinity to the animals.
Hey Ranger, you like animals, right?
One, no, I'm not a ranger. Two, I do have these gloves to help me. What do you need?
I need you to send a messenger pigeon to the Inquisition for me.
Go get Uven to do that.
Zal's dead.
Get him to make a new one then.
But you're a ranger, can't you just speak to the animals?
No, I'm not a ranger.
Well,
You have
if
a
we're,
bow, you cast ranger magic.
if we're talking
Don't
about
cast
talking to
ranger
animals,
magic. I cast magic.
Maybe ask our musician.
As you guys are having this discussion, a bird flies down from the sky and lands on Lester's shoulder.
Aha!
Damn it! What is this irony?
As you're like, I don't talk to animals, you feel a slight pressure to look over. This is like the ugliest looking bird you've ever seen. It's a crow. The top part of its beak has been broken off, so it only has like half a beak, and one eye is scarred and white. It's like snow blind in one eye. And it perches on your shoulder and it looks at you.
You're familiar as rather strange, Ranger.
Have you? I don't know this bird. You have literally never seen me until now.
I have no
Have a check
relationships
the
with this
bird. And there's
bird.
a note on the left. By the way.
Roll a perception check to look at the bird, and then also roll a religion check.
Perception was 20. Religion is a 15.
I thought deception.
You look at the bird and you study it. This seems to be a bird that has gone into a lot of fights and has had a very long and very hard life. Seems to be on his last legs and just kind of curious. And you can swear in the snowblind eye, you can see a point of light. And then it's gone. You can't be certain.
Do you not feed that familiar?
Did it just disappear?
No, the bird doesn't disappear. You look into while you're studying it, you look into its eye, the snowblind one, and you can swear you can see some light in it, a light that you recognize, and it's gone.
Hmm.
No one else
Well,
would have
it-
seen that.
Well, I think I'm gonna need to give you a name. Give me a moment. I'll think about that. Right.
Kra?
So,
Yeah, can we try to?
in memory of Kra, I'm going to name this very ugly bird Kra because it looks exactly like him.
And before
Just smaller.
the bird stabs you.
Just
The bird pulls out
the
a knife
claws
and-
gripping further.
Olvin, do you have a spare owl?
You have spare arrow.
Owl.
Owl. Yeah, no.
Olvin?
He's mourning me, leaving me. This is like the 5th time his owl's died in front of him.
Does someone in
Oh,
this
Is
room
the owl
have a
dead? I'm
bird?
pretty sure the owl didn't get hit.
No,
Oh, no,
the,
no, it got
you
hit by
killed the
the
owl.
wave. Yeah, it got hit by the wave. I remember.
For some reason, even though it was in the air, for fuck's sake.
It's a sphere. Like, it was a spherical effect.
Yeah, it was away from it. So technically,
Yeah, it
if
was
it really
blah,
was
blah,
a sphere,
Whatever.
you know, range.
Yeah, it was within the range of the sphere. It was a 30-foot radius of a sphere,
And it was
in,
20
within
feet
that
up.
30.
Yeah.
He was 30 feet sideways and 20 feet up.
You wouldn't have been
Was it
killed.
20 feet up?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, guys.
Yeah.
What is happening? I heard stuff about talking to animals and the like.
Oh, do you talk to animals?
Yeah, snakes.
Do messenger snakes work?
Do we have flying snakes?
Depends on the size of
Do
your
we have a
snake.
messenger? Yes, the good old messenger snake. Travels
Flying
far and wide to deliver messages.
You know what? All of you are useless.
You know what you did? You just did in the last fight? Nothing.
I healed someone.
Once. You could have
yeah.
done that more times. I needed healing, but no.
Are you not able to fight on your own without someone there to heal you? Every 5 minutes?
I never needed it in the previous
Hey,
fight. It was
hey,
just
hey,
at
hey,
that
guys,
current
hey,
moment I was
hey,
near
guys.
death.
Like,
How's-
this looks kind of interesting, guys. I'm kind of curious. You hear Yin at the back, at the foot of the staircase. It's kind of weird.
The boy has
Oh, I
a
was
good
about to
idea.
say,
Totally interrupting that conversation.
I'm just gonna walk down the staircase while everybody's having their little bitchy argument.
Okay.
And before the
Snakes.
next person die.
One by one, Baracus Bjorn first, and then Baracus, and then Yun. All of you head down the stairs.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like. I don't like where this is going.
I think we were supposed to see that. They're placed or
Yeah,
not.
this is full.
Wait, we see that?
You guys come into the bottom.
Yeah,
I'm
but
gonna use
See
full
that?
maturity to
do
create
we see the
creaky
ritual,
stairs.
please?
No,
We
I'm
see
sorry.
that.
You guys would walk into the bottom, and you see a long corridor with 2 rooms splitting off, and you see in the distance a shrine embodied, and you see the Death
Why
Knight.
are we so
Now-
tiny?
See the Death Knight now without the jawbone, so just the skull without the jawbone, sat there with no magic. It's just the armor standing there.
There's
Just
three-
really just your size by like half
Yeah.
it, like
there's-
it's fine.
I
Just really
can't
just in time.
resize, you know.
Click
Yeah, I
it.
can't
Yeah,
see
just
it.
click it and then make it bigger. There you go.
They can.
How do you
Um,
make that? I can't make it.
Literally
bigger.
click it. Oh, that's not showing up now.
That's a
hello?
DM option.
Yeah.
Oh, right.
So,
I-
Along with this corridor and the
I
two
would
sleeping
be in the
rooms,
front.
you see
No, Dragon would be in the front. He ran off.
No, I
first.
was the first one.
Bjorn
I
was
the
first, then
one.
Baracus, that's
See?
what I said. Because
did I stay
Bjorn
above
was the
ground?
closest person and would have just walked in. He was looking at that for a while.
Wouldn't these guys be discussing outside?
Well, they'd make it in the way afterwards. Let me finish the description.
Yeah, go ahead.
You guys come down into the darkness, the sunlight streams, and the sunlight is just enough that you can see the whole thing. Along with this corridor and the shrine and the Death Knights in the distance without any magic, there are dozens upon dozens, if not hundreds, of corpses. Male, female, old, young. All of the walls and most of the floor are covered with various stating of decaying bodies. The walls themselves are catacomb-like graves with bodies set into the wall, but they are all decades older than all of the corpses on the floor.
Oh, I need to write about this.
Okay,
Man,
let's
I
go
should make
back.
this my home.
Bye.
I guess I'm already done.
Ooh, I like this place.
Oh, Mao.
Hmm. Bit messy for me though.
No, like
The
seriously,
two
my
rooms
character is
are
not
right.
on the map yet.
Beyond and Baracus, you would see in the two rooms
You'd
to
have
the
to
left and
drag.
right,
You'd have to drag
are
yourself
just-
in.
filled with even more bodies. It is
Okay.
staggering the amount.
Let's go back.
Hey,
And
I like it here. Can
like
we not stay?
Well, ask the
your
host.
victims.
Will we notice the Death Knights ahead of us?
Yeah, you would see the shrine, which is a small ray. It's raised a little bit up, but it's not enough that would block the sight of the Death Knight behind it, which is missing the jawbone and no magic.
Okay, I don't have any spellcasting available, so I don't really feel like taking this fight. I don't know about you guys.
yeah, I'm
I say we go away. We aren't being paid for this shit.
We need a.
This is
separate-
exactly what you're getting paid to do for that.
No,
You know what? How about we just tell them we kill them?
We were told
Yeah.
to investigate this.
Yep.
We were told to investigate and find out what happens, and then
And-
take care of the problem.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, we'll come back here and take care of the problem with reinforcements.
yeah.
That's not
Can we?
okay.
But
Can we
that's not our job.
Can
Well,
we try?
I don't
Want
care.
to die? Go ahead.
Can we try to destroy the shrine from away and then run the fuck away?
You hear a female voice echo through the halls. A voice only Bjorn has heard before. Why do you trespass?
Shut up, bitch!
Alerting all the other Death Knights.
Your insolence in the face of death. It will get you killed. And you will see me.
Lady, I've been looking for death for years. Just doesn't come.
I can show it to you if you want.
Death finds.
Away! Hey!
Did he just cast command?
Hey, Yun,
Oh, right.
are you watching
Okay.
the stream or do you need a TLDR?
I need a TLDR. Yeah. Yeah, I was shouting a bit too much, apparently. That was the problem.
We
So-
just went down some stairs, and I called this lady that was talking to us bitch, and I told her to
She
shut
was,
up.
you instead of casting the lightning bolt, which would have killed most of the, or at least seriously injured most of the party, you cast chaos bolt, which missed unfortunately. A small fight, and the Death Knight died. You defeated Death Knight. You explored for a little bit, and you've now entered this catacombs area underneath the monument in the middle, which you are now conversing with a female voice with seemingly no source.
Oh, brilliant. I love it. Okay. I think I'm that top sorted it.
Yeah.
Are you a
Also,
messenger?
the,
Are you a
the
messenger of
catacomb
death?
has 3 Death Knights and a heretic
Why?
shrine.
Why haven't we left?
We are
Does
going
this
to
sound
leave.
awful?
You can see the Death Knights and their armor and their weaponry, but they don't have any magic.
Right.
But that's basically what I asked the voice. I asked if she is a messenger of death.
I am the creator of death.
Raven King.
You're telling me
I
that
brought
we're
it into this world along with life.
She's talking bullshit.
Roll
She's talking
inside.
correct. He must be correct. What are you doing now? Why would someone lie?
I get down on one knee, and I act like as if I am bowing.
Mhm.
And
What?
I respond with, "Then I am your right arm. I am your knight."
I'm gonna
Well,
kill him.
Deception or persuasion?
Let's go with persuasion. Or maybe I don't know. Which one do I have?
Yeah, are you lying or?
Hey,
Yeah, it
Wolf-
depends on
hey,
how you're
hey,
saying.
Hey, Wolfin, someone wrote
No, it would be
gullible on the
persuasion, 'cause
ceiling.
I would not be lying in my eyes.
But I mean,
Okay,
persuasion.
then that'll be persuasion.
Yeah.
Regardless of whether he's lying or not, I'm gonna kill him.
Heretics.
I had champions, worthy champions, those that served me in their life, and served again. And you slaughtered them. Why would I accept you?
Because he killed them.
Because he lived.
And is still alive, so you can
Life and
do
death
time.
are meaningless to one such as I.
Someone has a complex,
Why
a
would one
superiority
such need of
complex.
me?
Why would a god have a god complex?
Yeah.
Oh.
I think my only response would be to bring the. Actually, that's a good question. Fuck. Why
What?
does a god of death bring me?
What is with you and gods, Jesus?
Wait. Wait a second. You're a god?
You're actually asking that in character?
Yes. Yeah.
Yes.
She said she was a god.
Prove it.
In the silence that follows, you take a moment and you kind of begin to question, is she still in there? And you hear a long, drawn-out sigh. No, my voice is from the Death Knight in front of you.
Oh.
Guys, I think she might be lying.
What's he talking about? What did I miss?
You guys are currently communicating with ethereal voice, which just basically confirms sarcastically that it is in fact a god.
I'd like to talk to that.
It's a god of life and death.
I get
Don't
back
forgot
up
to mention
from my,
that.
From
He's
my
trying
bowing
to get the
position.
sarcasm.
It's pretty obvious.
I get back up from my bowing position and I say, I take back what I say. I will never work with such a god. They all have abandoned me, and I shall abandon them.
By the way, how long's it been since we fought the Death Knights?
It would be about 40 minutes.
Okay, thank God.
And now everybody's going to hate it. Nah, actually.
That's down.
For that one.
Am I the only one freaked out by the, mountain of fresh corpses?
Fresh corpses? I didn't
I'm
see them.
afraid.
Just
Yeah,
me?
no.
Okay.
For you and the entire corridor, the entire floor, there's a small section where you can walk through the middle, but the entire floor and all of the walls are filled with corpses.
If they weren't this fresh, I wouldn't be freaked out because it is catacombs. But these are fresh.
Ewan, roll perception real quick as you now start to realize perception. Oh yeah, if you want to roll perception, you can.
I would also like to roll perception and how destroyable the shrine.
Well then, for basically, there'll be a different thing, so just roll. The corpses, along with the mainly orcish, half orcish, and human, you see soldiers of the army you work for. You see their characteristic armor. You see their dark skin mingled in with the corpses around you. Oh god, what do you look for if the shrine could be destroyed?
I want to look closer at the shrine. Well,
It seems to
without
be just made of simple stone.
Guys, what are we doing here? Like, should we be here? I don't think we should be here.
Leave.
I
And I
agree
will
with
spare you.
I will
the
agree
fester
with the voice and the
substances.
spaz. Let's get out of here.
I'm gonna cast command on the heretic and tell him to charge.
God damn it.
Okay.
You have to be more specific, because when you say heretic, that means literally every.
Okay,
Hey!
the very specific heretic.
And charge.
Yes, a very specific
The
one. I'm
god-
not
Oh,
going to give
Marcus.
any
God
more
hating
details.
heretic.
Dragon.
You don't need,
Shaden's
Yeah.
you don't
dragon.
need to do that.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Wisdom saving throw.
What is it?
What's the DC?
Hold on. It's 15.
That's a spell save.
For wisdom?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Roll wisdom.
Okay, you're
Close
fine.
enough. Very close.
You hear Jex's voice cast the spell, and you feel the sudden urge to charge. You just shake your head and snap out of it.
I would like to
He
turn
uses
towards
again.
him and pretty much look at him and say, "You don't need to command me to do something like that. If I was on my own, I would have done it by now."
Go and do it. And maybe I won't burn you at the stake.
Uh,
At this
Yo.
point, I'm just paralyzed.
can I talk to Dagrat?
Oh, God.
Okay.
It took me a minute because there's a lot of gods going on in a lot of my campaigns. It took me a minute to think through who you're.
Yeah, my god.
Yeah. Well, you can talk to them at any time.
Okay. I'll basically like to ask if he had listened to the person that talked basically, to confirm if they and if Dagrat had any knowledge about her.
Hey God, do you know this man?
Roll a religion check. Whenever you can commune with your god, and you want something from them. You'd have to roll religion.
Probably a bloody good religion check, that's for sure.
14. You said yourself that it feels like people usually just are able to just talk to a Dagrat at any time.
Yeah, he's like a close friend, and he just comes down to you. And in the moment, only you can see like the sort of vision of his face, comforting, soothing to you. I have not heard of this being. I've never heard its voice. I'm unfortunately unaware.
Alright, thanks very much.
She has
Nods
offered
and
us the chance
vanishes.
of leaving, but I think it will not be so easy. So, let us make an offering, and I ask for the jawbone back.
What?
No,
The
we're not
jawbone that
offering
Lester
the
has.
jawbone to this thing.
Wait, what's happening now?
Baracus is asking for the job.
Your chocolate.
Oh, you guys would have heard me just talking to a random voice.
And I'm just going to look at Lester. I'm going to look at your character, and I'm just going to give you this look of, I have a plan.
Roll persuasion.
Yeah, roll deception and intercept.
Inside. That's 16 on my part.
So you're persuaded.
You look at
So
Baracus, and in this moment, he seems very sure of himself.
okay, I'm gonna pull it out and say, "You better be ready for this," and hand it to him.
As I take it and I say, you all better be too. I look at her.
I will.
I hear the voice, and I pretty much now say, before we leave, I wish to return something that belongs to you. And I hold the golden jawbone out,
Mhm.
and then I cast Eldritch Blast.
On the jawbone?
Yes, trying to shatter it into the best I can.
Okay. Okay.
Do you need me to roll for it still?
Just roll damage. This is already in your hand. It's like you wouldn't miss this.
You can still miss it by I don't know. It just exploded. It just exploding in your
2
hand.
damage.
You hold it out, and then this moment of defiance, an explosion of green energy. The jawbone seems totally unaffected.
God damn it, let's leave.
Don't you get 2 beams?
2
then
damage
roll
should kill
for
a
1.
civilian.
And yeah, you guys would have heard me talk to like a random, not even talk to a random voice, just me just talking to.
Yeah, Oran just for a moment there just whispered to himself for a little bit.
That seems normal to me. The voices
So,
might be the same.
Tyrod said that he doesn't know anything about this person.
Yeah, Dragon,
About
you
the one they're talking to.
have another Eldritch Blast.
Yeah, yeah.
Ah, I do.
Level
You're
5,
right.
2 beams. So click repeat.
Shoot again. Shoot again. Poof.
Yeah, so in the moment, 2 strikes. Nothing happens.
I knew
I don't think it worked.
Leave now.
I walk up to Baracus and just try to grab the jawbone.
I'm leaving now. I like the idea of the woman. Let's go, guys.
Are you allowing me, Dragon?
No.
I'm following the spaz.
Tightly in my grip.
Yeah, so Yun and Koto just bolt out. Just, like,
No. I'm not bolting out. I'm just walking backwards. Casually.
You casually walk backwards. Nope. Fuck this shit, I'm out.
Fine.
Don't worry, guys. I'll write about how epic you were. But I'm not joining.
Me too. I will. I follow Cody.
The 3 people in the back just leave. Up the stairs.
You know what? These guys never shedded blood, did they?
What?
No.
Broadly points at everything. What the?
Then, no, I have no reason to be here.
What do you mean they never shed blood? The corpses all around us.
No, I'm talking about my enemies, not the fucking corpses.
What?
Don't worry about it.
That's kind of what I imagined, Dasa.
Yeah.
Yeah. Something
Baracus.
like that.
Baracus, can I please have the jawbone?
No,
And why not?
for the simple fact of one. Actually, it's
Simply like
it's
this.
technically-
Okay.
It belongs to the person who got the kill.
Brackus, give him the damn jawbone.
Okay.
And second, send a GTFO.
Yeah, follow the clever part of your team.
So, Bjorn,
Yeah, the intelligence guy is already
you're
left.
just frozen in fear. I believe that's what you're trying to say.
No, it's first one. I see a ton of
PTSD.
corpses.
Yeah. So yeah, you are.
PTSD. I'm
Well,
just,
it's essentially fear, but PTSD of this massive battle that must have been taking place. You are just frozen.
I'm just leaving.
There,
Yeah.
I fixed you.
As much as
Alright, and you see that, and you coast, and the images felt it running through your brain, all the death that you've experienced.
I see my brother die
See your
right in
brother's
front
face.
of me.
as
And then
much as my
you feel a warmth flow through you, and you're taken back into this moment. And you look over and you see Uran touching your arm, and just kind of, it's time to go.
Okay.
Wait, before we go, are we allowed to stay up or rest the night in the town as long as we don't bother you?
Wait, what?
He just wants to know
Your
if we can have...
existence here is an insult.
Just walk away.
I'll take that as a no.
Yeah, I think that's a very clear no, though I'm not there to hear it.
I once again would like to talk to Dagras. Yay!
Yeah.
More religion again.
Well, you have to, like, what do you
ba-
want something? And then if
He's
so,
basically gonna ask if Dagras, if he has the ability to, if he can do research on the voice, basically.
Asking a god to do research for you?
Hey God, could you hit the books? I got a test tomorrow.
Since when can a god do things for anybody?
Hey God, my shelf broke. Can you fix it?
Yeah.
Basically, basically, he is a close friend to your person, basically.
Yeah, this god is like a close friend, but you see the face again. How would I do that? I'm able to interact with your mortal world, and I'm
I
the
thought
only one
maybe,
of my kind that I can see.
I thought maybe in your, like, in your worlds, you could, like, see if there's anything there.
This is basically.
That is unfortunately not how it works, my child.
This is basically his god saying, in the most polite way, "You dumb bitch."
Hey man, I got a biology test. God, can you sort this out?
Thank you very much. And you see my character is nod.
Visual amateurs. As you then all come out.
Gone back away.
It's slowly approaching evening time. Sun's beginning to set.
I can turn the Formula 1 off because the one person that I'm following is already
Lost.
So we leave the town, I guess, and then make camp near outside us. Yes.
Why? It's only a 3-hour travel back.
Oh, is it? What time is it then?
Approaching evening, so I guess 5, 6.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can make
It's
that.
sunset, so it's about 6.
Yeah, we'll just
We
go
have
back.
to go back and basically say we failed our mission.
No, we investigated. But we
and
were
deal
not.
with the problem.
Well, the problem was above our.
Well, you have the job on, right?
Who cares about this
Uh,
mission?
Yeah, the problem was above our pay grade. Just let
Yeah,
me.
You can't deal with that. That's like big things, like big things. We're not big things, we're small things.
Also, we just need a fucking purging strike on this village.
I say we
Something
recruit
like-
the nearest city, and we send all of the civilians with weapons down there.
That sounds like an awful plan. Why would you think about that?
Also, they can die for the god.
Can we maybe, I don't know, make that whatever is down there explode, like
Yeah, can you?
collapse the village?
You can probably destroy the monument, make it collapse into the hole.
Can we? I don't know.
Maybe.
I don't have that much explosion power.
Explosions!
Where's the fucking fire cat if you need it?
You know what? We'll get back and I'll sort this out. Don't worry.
Hey, I mean, we can ask
I have a plan.
the sand deity
Your plan
from
sucks.
a long time ago if he can help.
My plan is perfect.
What's
No,
your
it's
plan?
not.
My
Your
plan
will
is
take
to
as
send
much
a
as me
message
trying
to
do
the.
my things.
No, my plan is to send a message to the Inquisition to kill every form of life in this entire town and purge it of corruption.
I mean,
Just to be clear,
So it's a
you have
crusade.
seen no signs of life in the town.
No.
You've seen the 2 Death
It's
Knights
not a crusade.
and a shit ton of corpses.
There's about to be more corpses.
How do the Americans
burn?
call it again?
At
nuke,
least 3 more corpses.
Peacekeeping.
nuke.
I have a
Yeah,
title.
this is a peacekeeping mission. Nuke the town.
Can we like wholly nuke the town?
Why? But that kills people. We don't want to do that, do we?
Well, they've
You
probably
mean
been
everyone's
tainted
already
by the
dead
Death
except
Knights.
us.
If there are any civilians, they've already been tainted, so
Painted?
they will
Why is that bad?
they will die in the name of their gods, and evil will be purged from this realm.
You crazy. Always those evil clerics.
Well, it's not evil to rid evil of the world.
But how do we know it's evil?
The
Has
Death
it-
Knights.
No. Yun, my boy. Has it
Boy.
tried to kill us?
That doesn't make it evil.
Yes, it has.
No,
No, it doesn't.
no.
In
because
my
the only
book, it
things
is.
Let me ask you
The
a
other thing-
question. If I put a knife to your throat, but
Then
I
I'd
don't
kill
try and
you.
actually kill you, am I evil?
Yes, and I would
Yeah.
still kill you.
In my book?
No.
Yes. You are threatening me with violence for no reason other than your own pleasure.
But
To
you
let-
didn't hear. But you didn't get the full thing. What happens if now you threatened me with something? That is now self-defense. Therefore, it's not evil. Therefore,
Are we
wouldn't that
really
be
having a
evil
evil
for trying
good
to threaten
discussion
me?
here?
Yeah, but
I
We're
don't-
having an evil.
I don't threaten people, I kill them.
Therefore, you would be evil, would you not?
No, I only kill evil, so that's okay.
But it doesn't matter. What
It's-
happens if what you presume is evil is not?
My actions are sanctioned by my god. I can commit no evil.
Wow, you sound like the Catholic Church.
no. He doesn't
My
have little
character is an
Timmy.
inquisitor.
So you're basically telling me as long as you go to your god, you can do whatever you want.
Yes.
That doesn't sound right.
You are no better than the raft that you try and kill.
Of course I am. I'm not evil.
So wait, what god do you follow again?
The Red Herald, the god of sacrifice and blood.
Oh, that
That
totally
doesn't sound
sounds
good.
like a not evil god.
It's a
I don't-
good god.
I don't think that helps people though.
Yeah, of course it does. They
Wait,
sacrifice their lives
you-
to rid the world of evil.
That's
That's
but
not-
that well, I don't understand you.
Now, see, a man who worshipped an actual god who wanted to help the world would have, rather than burning that entire village, would have wanted to see if maybe there were any survivors. I would assume this conversation is happening on our way back, by the
Yeah,
way.
you guys are
Yeah.
walking away
Damn
from
it.
the town while you're having this conversation.
Damn, I thought I was sneaking out of town.
We both like walk out. I'm writing in my book, making notes, and you writing on song.
But now, because
No,
let me answer the
an
question.
and I'm writing an epic, a story to tell to generations
Okay.
to come.
We
Oh,
only search
I'm making
a part
notes,
of the
right?
town. What happens if there are survivors? So
Then
you're
they're
saying,
probably corrupted, and if they are not, then they will go to a good realm when they are killed.
when they are killed.
Yeah, that's what I said.
But we shouldn't
That is
kill
an act of
people.
evil.
That's bad.
If they're good people, then dying is not an issue. They'll go to their
No.
god.
No, dying is an issue though. You can't just kill people.
They'll go to their god. If they're good.
But they're like they have families, friends.
Well, most of their family will be in their city, and they will also go to their god.
So let me ask you a question. If I were to kill you, would that be an act of evil?
It's an act of evil to lay hands on a member of the Inquisition.
Okay, that's fair enough. But now let's say we weren't. Well, if we weren't part of the Inquisition, I would have already killed you. But
Wait, what's the Inquisition?
what
It's
we
the
work
order I work for.
Oh, what he works for. Oh, I thought that's what we work for. Never mind.
Ah.
Wow. Fuck that. I would not see it as an act of evil. After all, I would be seeing it as saving mankind.
I mean, you'd be wrong.
In your eyes.
But it's good. He's sending you to your god.
Yeah,
Oh, don't you start siding with him.
Oh, yeah,
no,
does
no, no,
anybody-
no.
I
I'm
don't
siding
fear
with you, Brackus.
I don't fear death, but the act of attacking me would make you a heretic, so I'd be forced to kill you.
Not if we kill you
Aren't I
first.
prepared to read the book?
Honestly, all this talk about murdering each other and good and evil,
It's
to
all.
me, it just
The
sounds.
murder is all. Hold on a second. The murder is all very hypothetical.
I am back.
Yeah, I believe Rock is still.
No, it's not hypothetical. If you do one more action, I'm going to burn you at the stake.
That's not good.
Yes, I still have
I-
the logo.
Could I have the golden jawbone back, please?
Were you the man who got the final kill?
Yes, I was.
Is that actually true, or is it?
Yeah, I
You
did.
saw his arrow pierce the skull.
Yeah, that
Then
was
yeah,
me.
I hand him back the jawbone.
Okay,
After
thank
all,
you.
this is your victory.
Trophy?
I am during this entire time just casting Identify then on the journey.
Or you
If
could
I
have
like
just,
to-
you know, given it to the guy that doesn't have to ritual cast it. That also has the highest charisma.
You?
Okay.
Yeah.
So
What is your charisma?
would you have
then, Nathan?
asked for it?
20.
No.
Bertha, would you have asked for it? In this moment, when you see Lester beginning to cast the spell, would you have gone over?
Yeah. You know,
But you have no idea about the charisma part.
true. But I do notice that you're trying to cast something.
I would also
Are you
say
trying
shiny,
to
shiny.
Are you trying to identify that?
Oh yes, might as well.
Well, you know, you can do that way faster.
It also costs 100 silver.
What?
Yeah,
It's
I
not,
don't
cons-
find
it's
a
not
pearl.
consumed. Doesn't say it's consumed.
yeah. If it's not consumed, it doesn't count towards the materials, right? So it can be done with a
You
focus.
need to have the
No,
pearl.
even if it's consumed, you have to not
If it's
consumed. You
not
have to own it.
You have to own the pearl.
Yeah.
So you need to
Really?
buy a pearl of
I-
what? But
I
least
thought
100
it-
gold to cast it.
material.
No, it says it only affects items which don't have a
Material
cost attached
cost.
to them.
Basically, otherwise you have this. Which the spell consumes.
So you still do need the pearl.
So
In your
what-
travels, it wouldn't be difficult, especially in a seafaring. For the sake of this, I'll say you have the pearl. Just because
yeah, okay.
it's just extending the time that you you do it anyway.
Yeah.
So Lester, do you hand it over?
Well, no, I'm gonna just continue casting it.
Yeah. So
Wow.
have this
Fuck you,
conversation
Martinez.
because you haven't actually had this conversation in character.
I'm not gonna know, so I'm just gonna continue casting it.
But you can cast it faster if you just touch it and just instant cast it.
That's what I did.
He has it openly in his hands, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I just touch it.
Okay.
You need to be touching it for one.
There's
As
a
you
minute
touch it,
cost.
as you touch it, roll a charisma saving throw. Wait, what's your charisma? Your charisma's like 20, right?
My charisma's 20.
Yeah, roll a charisma saving throw. You suddenly have this urge to just take it and put it on. Because you know exactly how it does.
Do it!
And then it fades.
Do it.
Okay, why did I want to put that on my face?
Oh, if it's a part of the body, give it to me. I have things attached to me.
Well, if you let me
Everyone's
cast
got
it,
things
I will
attached.
know.
I was also casting
Yeah.
Identify as I touched it.
Yeah, but it does it at the same time as I do. The
Didn't you
casting
ritual
the same
cast it?
spell. Yeah, I casted it before you
but
even got
did
to
you,
it.
Did you ritual cast it or regular?
No, I
Okay,
did it
so-
regular.
I thought you ritual casted it.
He already said he
No.
would do it normally.
The other thing was ritual casting.
Yeah, so it only takes him a minute.
And you know everything about the spear on this thing. Because Identify shows you everything, right?
Yep.
Yeah,
Everything
Yeah.
but curses.
Properties, how to use it,
But
requirement
curses.
of attunement, how many
Doesn't show
charges.
curses.
That's it. I know.
You learn whether any spells are affecting it. If it was created by a spell, you learn which spell.
The hard way.
Curses don't count as spells. And if they're-
What?
Mute your microphone before you shout.
Hey, Frau.
What?
Somebody learned that the hard way.
Yeah.
Wouldn't you well, technically you
You
could
both
say,
would have instantly known this.
wouldn't you technically know that it's affected by bestow curse?
I think you might in 5th edition. Yeah, you do actually know if it's cursed.
It definitely seems to have a cursed element to it.
I can remove curses.
Right, so wait, what was this?
Yeah, I can remove curses as well.
I can also bestow curse.
I cannot do that.
So Lester and Kotal, both of you casting Identify, both of you. After Kotal's successful charisma saving throw, both of you know. It's in your journals.
Okay, cool. Weapon and armor, golden jawbone.
You tell the others so.
Okay, I want that.
Can you please tell us what it is?
I could.
Will you please do it with?
Well, it's on stream, so.
I just handed the word. There you go.
Okay. As you hand it over again, Kodal, since now you're the only person touching it, roll charisma saving throw.
That again.
As is like
Yeah.
2 instances.
That would also significantly help me.
And also succeeds. You again feel this urge to put it on uncontrollable, but then fades.
Yeah, I have a feeling that if I put it on, I will get cursed or something. But on the other hand, the disadvantage on the saving throws.
Give it to me.
Don't destroy it.
I can't identify it. Please say what the fuck it does.
Give it to me.
But it's not
I'll
cursed.
just say it's more body parts.
4 of my
than-
spells do verbal components.
All my spells are verbal.
Oh, all of my 4 of my spells are affected by that. All of them are verbal.
Let me check. It's a good magical item. So I'm probably gonna keep it.
Give it to me.
I don't even know what the fuck it does.
No, so you're not in the conversation.
Yeah, only Lester and Kotal know what it does. Unless you've looked on stream, in which case, out of character, you'd know what it does.
Yeah, that's called metagaming.
I wasn't looking at the stream, so yay.
So, Kotal, what are you doing?
For now, I'll put it in my pocket.
As you go to put it away, roll another charisma saving throw.
Jesus Christ, this is gonna end badly.
18. It'll be funny.
47?
Yeah.
You feel the sudden urge, but it's just
Yeah.
powerful enough.
Yeah.
No.
No.
You all right over there?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Can I see if he's lying?
You're being a little twitchy.
Can. Technically, you can.
I guess the boy is rubbing off on me.
What do I need to roll to see if he's lying? Inside, right?
Insight.
Yeah, that's
Inside,
Close
Yeah.
deception.
Roll to DM deception. Persuasion.
Oh.
I'm calling that bullshit.
Yeah.
Oh wait, I can just do G. You said deception or persuasion, right?
Yeah, your choice. Whether you're lying or
Are we trying to out?
around.
Huh?
He's fine. He's fine.
Okay.
Shade?
Yeah.
He seems wary of what he just put in his bag.
And also,
There's a
on the
little
website-
sense of fear. Dragon, he's fine.
What exactly is wrong with that item? You seem a little worried about it.
Just this weird urge it gives me.
What urge is that?
To put it on my face.
Well, perhaps it is cursed.
Or perhaps I have a very weird aesthetic sense.
I can remove the curse if you'd like.
I don't know if it's a curse or more of the item once. Well, that would be a curse technically, right?
Yeah, it sounds
Yeah.
like a curse.
Yeah. Though I do not know if the bonus the item would give would count as cursed as well.
Generally, only the negative effects are removed with remove curse.
Otherwise, you have to fully dispel it.
I will hold on to it and see if it tries to get on my face again.
What could possibly go wrong?
Exactly. What
This
could
sounds
possibly
like an
go
evil
wrong?
artifact.
You sound like an evil artifact.
But we've been through this.
Fair enough.
I mean, can an artifact be evil too? It's not an
Yes.
item, right? Is it like,
Cursed items are
where do you
evil.
even find that?
It came off a Death Knight.
I didn't think.
Then it's
Why would
definitely
you use it?
evil.
That's stupid.
Maybe you should detect good and evil.
I say just make it a souvenir of war.
I don't have the one prepared, so fuck you.
Maybe I will detect good and evil. I'm going to
As a DM, do you?
I'm going to start casting a spell,
Oh.
and then after a minute say, yeah, it's evil.
Any spell?
But it is. Oh yeah, duration up to 10 minutes concentration.
That's the duration, not casting time.
Yeah, the casting time is 1 action.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, 6
That's
seconds.
2 seconds.
My clerical knowledge has deemed that item evil.
So, Oran, are you gonna cast that?
I don't have it prepared annoyingly.
Okay.
I literally only have like
If
healing
it's
spells
evil, then it
prepared.
must be good. After all, in your eyes, the world is evil.
No, I've never said that.
Might as well.
To be fair, he has merit. You do call a lot of things evil,
I call evil things evil.
which
Yeah, no.
seems to be basically everything.
I'm sorry that
Exactly.
I believe Death Knights are evil.
Oh,
Oh,
no,
no,
I'm not
definitely.
disagreeing with you there. I'm just saying you kind of yell evil and heretic about a lot of things.
There's heresy everywhere. You have to be vigilant.
Yeah, it doesn't mean everything's heresy. Anyway, are we back now?
So you guys having your conversations, casting your spells. Eventually, as dusk begins to fall, the moon begins to rise over the mountain. Over the mountainside. You eventually make it back to camp. Who has the quest? The paper?
Me.
So Uran, as you reach closer, you speed up a little bit to be the first one. The guards stop you, kind of gruffly, but the second you show the paper, they kind of begrudgingly let you in without issue.
why
Now
are
back
they
into the
begrudging me?
Because they don't like us.
They don't like us. We are outsiders.
Damn foreigners took their jobs.
So do you want to try and? So what are you doing? You're now in the.
Also, they sent us on a suicide mission, so probably they expected us not to return.
What are you guys doing? Now
I
you're in
have
the
a
camp.
feeling we're gonna have to go to our handler.
Yeah,
inform
Owen
them
has
of
to fucking think.
situation.
He's the one who has to do it.
I go to the person that we have to hand the quest in to.
I follow.
So you go you find Theria in her tent.
I'm following.
You slowly enter, wary that this is like her private tent, but she just seems to be too focused on work to really get notice. As you enter, she kind of looks up from her papers. Oh, group 4, right? You've
Yes.
returned.
Yes, indeed.
I assume that you've completed your quest.
No.
Sort of.
I look at the people that walked along with me.
We slayed 2 Death Knights, there are 3 more, and we recovered an evil artifact currently in
You
the
know it's
possession
an
of this gentleman here.
And apparently there's a god of death down there.
That was a lot of information that you just threw at me. If you could go through that again, but slower.
We killed 2
Brings
Death
out a
Knights.
new sheet of paper.
Yeah, I'll
We
give-
killed
I'll
2
give you
Death
a
Knights. There are
TLDR.
3 more Death Knights. And Kotal has an evil artifact currently on his possession.
Allegedly.
That's cursed.
So, your mission was to find and neutralize any threats. And you've returned saying there are apparently 3 more threats.
Well,
Fucking called it.
miss,
He threats
we might
at the
be
moment,
for
two
we might
articles
be
and-
for hire, but we aren't suicidal.
We were not in the position to take on that threat. If we
Let's
would have
just
taken that threat on, we would not have made it out.
Roll
let's
persuasion.
just like this. There's this woman as well up there.
Oh, great. Persuasion. That's a 7.
7. I understand that you may not have survived, and I understand that this mission may have been difficult. But this is what you're paid to do, and until it is complete, you aren't getting paid.
But there's this woman. There's this woman there. She was like very. We didn't see her body. It was like she was talking in the air. Like
Yeah.
there was a bunch of corpses and
ethereal
like she
voice.
wanted death.
This
Ethereal voice claiming to be a
accursed
god.
land is filled with many, many strange things.
Yeah, but that
Your
was not
job-
fun.
I don't care if it's fun. This is your job.
Oh, we are not getting enough.
We
No,
were
this
here.
shit.
We came back so we could rest up. We'll head back tomorrow.
Good.
Okay with the rest of you?
Also,
If
can we get some backup? Because 3 dead knights, well, if one could kill people, then, well,
I may
3
be
will
able.
fuck us up.
I may be able to get you a couple mercenaries to join your team. Would that
Can we get
suffice?
some, I don't know,
Yes,
something.
that would be very much appreciated. Thank
So
you.
cannon fodder.
Shh, don't tell them that.
How many
No,
would you
that-
like? She says this like with a sense of condescending tone of like, how many people would you like for me to send to babysit you?
Only
Every- would you
one
like?
or
20.
2. No,
Every-
what the hell?
Look, lady, and I'll just say this right now. We went down there, and what I saw was a massive pile of bodies, most of them soldiers. So if you wanna send just a group of mercenaries, sure, but that thing requires a fucking army, and don't you fucking dare just send a group of 10 of us or something like that. We need more.
How about you send every adult who can wield a sword?
Isn't that called an army though?
Just no, it's the
The army
population.
has more
It's a
pressing
No,
militia.
that is what armies are made up of.
It's a militia. The population of the
army
town.
is pushing the front lines, fighting day and night. We don't have time. We don't have the manpower to send each and every soldier to each and every problem. That's why we need you. And I say need you.
And you should be glad
Well,
that
if-
we're still alive.
I am glad that you're still alive because I do not
And act like it.
like death despite my being here. And that is why I am willing to help you in any way I can. But I am not your enemy. So do not speak to me in that tone again. How many would you like?
1 or
Probably-
2 would be perfectly fine.
Yeah. Get
I
us
believe
about.
2 would suffice me.
Aaron,
A good ranger or another good cleric would be spot on, Mason.
A few hundred civilians.
ignore this guy. He seems to like death a lot. I don't know. It's weird.
So, a ranger and what?
A cleric or a healer. That would be nice.
A
Well, that
ranger
actually does
or
their
a cleric?
job.
She makes a mental note. She's okay. Meet outside tomorrow, and I'll introduce you to your 2 new party members. Does that make this
Alright.
easier?
Yes, we only need them for, I would assume, this one quest, so.
Okay. Now, please, if you excuse me, I have a lot of work to do.
What
I
you?
apologize for taking up your time.
I nod and basically just try to get everyone outside.
She instantly falls back to what she was writing originally, and all of you slowly leave.
Is there anything that I can just break
Immediately around you,
out
since
of
this,
anger?
there's a pole to one of the tents nearby. It's a small pole, but in this moment you're too angry and you snap it in half. Like, the other 3 will probably keep it up.
Can I try to stop him?
Too late.
No, this is like instantly. The second he comes out, he just smashes the pole. Okay.
You're lucky. I don't have any spells to do saving throws.
Is there any talk about the investigation still going on?
You'd have to like actively look for that.
Okay.
And this isn't like you walk out and you hear two soldiers walk past. Like, hey man, did you hear about that serial killer? Yeah, man. There's... you have to like go out of your way to search the camp.
Can I go and buy some armor that isn't shit?
If you ask around, there's a shop for mercenaries in this sort of area.
Alright, I'm gonna go.
Only thing better than leather is studded leather, right?
Mm-hmm.
I don't use leather. I have
light
-2 for my
armor.
dex.
What do you need me to roll?
So what kind of armor are you looking for?
Heavy, really, really heavy.
So fix up your turtle.
Yeah. Wait, can I do that?
It was only shattered.
No,
was it broken or shattered?
the turtle armor was totally shattered and left in the left down back with the Silitha.
You can also change your spells out of character.
So,
I don't think many of my spells will.
Clerics can't know all of them,
so
right?
175 gold for full plate armor, 25 gold for splint armor, 100 gold for chainmail, and 40 gold for ringmail.
I was pressed a button by accident. 170 gold for 170 gold,
175 gold for plate.
not silver.
No, because it would be 1,750
Oh yeah,
silver.
I can't afford
170.
anything.
How much money? How much gold do you have?
Like 16.
Yeah, you can't afford any heavy armor.
Yeah. Oh, I've got like 16 AC.
No, that'd be just 10 gold for ringmail.
No, I've already got 16 AC.
Wait, you have 16 AC and you're complaining about your AC.
What? Tank, yeah.
So
yeah, because I was
used to be our thing.
That'd be 25 gold for splint armor. That'd be 10 gold and 5 silver for chainmail.
No, I can't. I've already got chainmail. I can't afford anything better.
I thought clerics were healers, not tanks.
No, I'm a
He's
grave cleric.
A shield
life
would be
cleric would be a
3
healer.
gold. But you already have a shield, right?
Yeah, I already have a
Yeah,
shield.
so yeah,
Never
that's
mind then.
What do I need to roll for seeing about the
investigation.
investigation? Okay, investigation for an investigation. Got it.
Yeah, that
Who
kind of makes
would have
sense if you
thought?
think about it.
Who would have thought you needed a roll investigation for an investigation?
Where is my investigation? There it is.
Oh, so I'm gonna sit down in my tent.
Yeah.
Set the bird down in front of me and ask it, "Can you speak?"
I can't do good crow noises, but
No, you can't.
Oh, there it goes. Okay, 14.
Can you show me what you can do?
starts pecking the ground.
I'm sorry. Sorry, I don't have disability prepared for you.
It walks up forward and how are you sitting? Like cross-legged?
Oh yeah, I'll be sitting cross-legged.
In this moment, it gets to be, despite its ugly appearance, it's almost so cute as it goes up and it puts its head in your knee and just kind of rubs,
Almost cute.
Oh.
kind of rubbing, petting itself up against your knee.
Okay.
Hey, look, we have meat.
I'm going to call you WB. WB standing for White Beauty. Just- Oh, shut the fuck up.
Oh wait, can I do something on the bird?
This is currently in Lester's
It's-
personal
yeah.
tent.
It's his personal thing.
Oh. God damn it! I forgot I had good enough animal handling.
By the way, Derp, did I find out anything?
Yeah, so to you, just with that general investigation, looking around, trying to listen into conversations, it doesn't seem to have any leads. Seems to be at a standstill. Most people are aware of its presence, and some of the soldiers are kind of wary, and some are like, oh yeah, I'm sleeping with Blade tonight, man.
Okay.
Ain't getting me. But for the most part, it's people are like out of sight, out of mind. Hasn't affected me, so I don't really.
Cool. I wish to look for a victim.
So,
I'm
don't
gonna
know.
cast identify on the bird. Just a simple check.
it seems to have a faint magical property, but not enough to have any effect. Dragon, you head to your standard hunting grounds, air quotes, which is a medical bay with the more close to death patients. And you find a rather older man with salt and pepper beard, which has now been covered with blood and little pieces of vomit, as his entire right arm and some of his chest is missing, and his foot is completely gone, and he's just lying there. He's dead. Almost dead. You can tell, you check him, he's still alive. His breath is very low. And
That's not the satisfaction. I'd be doing him a kindness. I'm a
Look
spiritual
around
guy, I'm not
for-
a fucking saint.
look around. Yeah,
Well, it seems like
the guy
you-
isn't as quite as fun. And you see a nurse, one of the nurses walking around,
Ooh.
currently dealing with a patient, kneeling down by another guy with no leg. She's currently has like a bowl. She's feeding him something.
Time of day?
This would be
Evening.
nearing midnight-ish.
Ooh. Ooh.
It's in between evening and night.
Question: is there a possibility to get charcoal, incense, and herbs for 1 gold?
For 1 gold, 5 silver, yes.
For what?
1 gold and 5 silver.
Oh, it's just a bit more expensive here then.
Yep.
Oh, why?
Yeah.
Also,
Also, you're a foreigner in a place that hates foreigners.
Yeah,
Yep.
and I'm not really a charisma character actually. -1 charisma. Anyway,
So, Brack, what are you doing?
I spent that and I want to resummon the. This is
you
now the
take-
4th one, I think.
Third.
You take your evening
Roughly.
easy enough in your tent.
No, wait, he died
Okay.
3 times. So yeah, it's the 4th summon.
Yeah.
Let's see here.
Question.
30.
Can I
How
do
far
my
away? Oh god.
can I do my job and go to the med bay?
Yeah, you'd go to a different one closer to the mercenaries, so you have a lot of mercenaries in the med bay. Baracus, you've gone to a more soldier-specific area. This is a different one. So, Oren, yeah, you can
I would have
spend your
liked it was the same one.
Just by a couple of alls I heard this time.
So yeah, Baracus, what are you doing?
How far am I away from her?
This is like just a single tent, so you're like 10 feet.
I wish to cast Charm Person.
Roll for it.
I thought I just fucking. Oh, what level? I think I can only do 1. So. There you go.
DC 11.
Not
DC
high.
11.
DC
Yeah,
11.
it's not.
Charisma
Sorry.
12.
Yeah. Oh, charisma?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's still
Yeah.
too high. Astral 14. She kind of cocks her head. She kind of looks at you. Excuse me. What would you want? What do you want?
Oh, I just. I gotta think of my words carefully.
Oh, you know, I was just trying to charm you to kill you.
And that has verbal confirms. Did I just heard you trying to cast a spell at them?
Yeah, she's now aware of you.
Yeah, I know she is. I know she would be. I had come to try and see if there was a way that I might have been able to help with this and soothe some of the pain.
Sure thing. Are you a healer by trade? She gets off her feet. She kind of puts the ball down and gestures for you to follow her.
Where does she lead me?
Just outside the tent. She's asked you the question.
Okay. No, I'm not, but I have had an interest in trying to save people of some sort with everything that is going on.
I know that feeling. War has an effect on people. They either go crazy with bloodlust or they become suddenly empathetic beyond their normal. I understand. She leads you out of the tent and then off to a second tent nearby. Which when she opens up, she kind of looks around outside. And then the soldier begins to pass and just walk away on a normal patrol. She goes, Doran, the soldier turns to face her. Yeah. One of the patients is giving me trouble. Would you mind if you just stand outside the tent for me, real quick, just for tonight? And he's kind of looking at her like, kind of, sorry, I kind of have a patrol. Please, just do this, just for me. Sighs and he comes over and he just stands outside. Please follow me. She enters the tent and it's now you two are alone. And she heads over to a small chest of drawers and she lifts it up. And she begins to move around glass bottles. You can hear the clinking of glass and liquids moving as she searches.
So she just asked for a guard to be in front of
The
her.
guard is outside. Outside the tent. You are in an enclosed tent with just her.
You're making it too easy for him.
Not really.
I mean,
there's
I've got
still
a guard.
There's still a guard out there, remember?
Oh yeah.
Do I need to remind you what happened to the last person that stabbed someone in that camp?
I remind you that this guy is being sneaky about it.
So was I, sir.
Is everything
Yeah,
all
don't-
right?
I was totally sneaky.
Yeah, there's just
He was
there's a
looking
lot of
voiced it.
healing items. There's a lot of things. Just give me a moment. I'll find what I'm looking for. Don't worry.
That's not what I mean. You've asked somebody to stand watch.
This is a dangerous place. Have you not heard?
Not
No
really,
offense,
I
you
can
are a
also
stranger and a mercenary at that. I don't know you. I have fears just like any other. If you had done the same thing with me, I would be insulted by any means.
What rumors?
Are you talking about the little bits and pieces that I've heard going around?
There are rumors, yes. I'm sure they're not true. The army will catch them in a matter of days now, but fear is a fickle thing. Don't you agree?
Definitely. Fear is what drives people to do many things. Some stand paralyzed. Others, it drives them to do things they don't want to do.
Ah, here we go. She pulls out a small vial. Red liquid. She kind of turns to you, and you are like in the doorway. You're blocking her exit as you've come in after her. So now, as she tries to leave the same way, kind of in the way.
Mm-hmm.
So, you wanted to help people?
Yes, after the horror that I just recently witnessed, I believe it would be in my best interest to try and help. Which technically isn't a lie, because I have two personalities.
Okay, so, if you'd like to, she kind of gestures for you to leave in front of her.
Gestures for me to leave?
Yeah, you're standing in her way to leave the tent.
Yeah, basically you're in the doorway,
Oh.
so you're blocking her from walking out.
I kindly move out of the way.
She nods her head and she walks out. At this point, you see the guards kind of cease to leave. Just Do I still need to be here? She's like, you go, it's fine. She hands him like a little, she reaches to her pocket and she hands out like a little thing of, mute yourself.
Guys, I need to go.
Yeah.
Mute yourself. Oh, bye.
And
I
bye.
need to go real soon as well.
She hands the guard a little bit of green herbs. She says, thank you. And he turns and leaves. She leads you off to one of a different tents. Hands you the vial of red liquid. Says, give a drop of this to all of the patients. It helps soothe their pain.
Is this another different tent?
This is a third tent. This is still in the army area.
Third tent.
This is a war base. There are a lot of tents with a lot of sick people.
So we're still in a different one, Dragon.
Yeah, still a different one.
So I'm inside a different one with her.
Yes.
Yeah. Well, you're directly at the entrance. She's kind of handing you the liquid. Like, just if you want to help people, please give each of these patients a drop.
One second. Let me see what this does.
Yeah, I assume the rest of you would have just gone to your rooms and done.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, taking a rest. After having written down that apparently the crusade wanted us to kill ourselves.
Another part for your life song.
I look at her, and as I take the bottle of liquid, I say, thank you. This will definitely help in my quest to start saving people.
The second you're holding it, her hand immediately shoots back to her side. She'll say, I hope you find whatever piece you're looking for. She goes to turn and leave.
You seem like as if you're scared of me.
She stops for a moment. I'm scared of a lot of things. I'm scared of all you strange outsiders. Do not take it personally. And she goes to leave. Okay.
Before she leaves,
Mhm.
I look at her and I say, then allow me to give you some closure. And I get down on one knee and act like as if I'm bowing towards her. So you have nothing to fear of me. For I am a man who has been bred and trained for defense and to be the ultimate bodyguard. And that is what I shall be. And with your help, I shall not only protect the people, but I shall save them. And I thank you kindly.
She now kind of turns, kind of taken aback by the sudden action. Please stand up. I'm not enough in your bounds, but I do appreciate what you are saying. If you do truly want to help people, you can come here each evening that you feel like and help these poor soldiers get back to their feet.
Thank you. May I have a name, ma'am?
You may, once I think of it.
Okay, that's fair enough. Take your time. But I wish to tell you, DM, that I am making her my target, so I will get to know her as best as I can. And every time that I go and, what is it? I think I have like a +4 to stealth against my targets.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can watch her without arousing suspicion.
Okay.
So.
Yeah, I'll just leave now. I'll roll medicine for basically my help in there.
Okay.
27.
Yeah. Each of the patients that you go to become completely stabilized. Whatever wounds they have, properly cared for. And while you don't immediately heal them, well, like 2 of them, you manage to just immediately heal them. They still need some rest and some time to recover, but their wounds, they are totally fine. All the rest of them are stable. They just need to wait for time to naturally allow them the strength to continue. But you've essentially saved an entire tent worth of people.
And that's another 10 done.
Yeah. Okay.
Medicine man away!
I have a +10 to medicine, so fuck you.
Only a 10.
I have 6 for double proficiency and 4 for
I know.
wisdom.
I know. That's why I'm saying only.
Only 10.
Oh, so dragon, your target would be called Layla.
You know what?
Ali wouldn't know.
Her name, Layla.
Oh,
Yeah, he asked her name. She would have responded Layla and then left.
See you guys next week and see
Yo,
Dragon
later.
and Squids and
Yeah.
Yeah, later.
stuff tomorrow.
later.
Bye.
But
Bye.
Bye.
everybody's leaving.
No,
Yeah, I think mostly quite a few people have to go.
they're all heretics.
Yeah.
So I'm going to assume that was Derp saying campaign session's over since he left.
Yeah, I'd imagine so.
Yeah.
Way to end a fucking session, Derp.
Well, shit. Could he have at least given me a heads up? Now I need to end stream still.
I just like the last half an hour, internet's just been non-existent, and just trying to fucking fix it now. Today's going well.
Thanks for showing up. Sorry for the abrupt ending because the DM can't say give a heads up.
That's all I care about.
You
Wait,
can't
tomorrow
go
there's-
screw it.
Wait, that's the wrong button. That's also
You're right.
this one. Yes. Okay. Tomorrow Dragon will stream DnD, and I'll be there. And then the next stream for me will most likely be Friday again. So see you guys then.